Hello, ladies and gentle addicts. TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict, coming to you with yet another new episode of Transformers Thought Corner. And with me today, we have a long awaited special guest. It is none other than my new buddy, Commander Thorn Prime 117. Go ahead and introduce yourself, dude.
Hello, everybody. Hello, friends. 444.
So, today, to pretty much carry on what we were talking about yesterday when I was with Bionicle Combiners, otherwise known as BC, be sure to go check him out. He's a very awesome friend of mine. Today we're going to continue to talk about the evolution of the Transformers, but instead of the characters, we are going to be talking about the toys, because everybody liked the toys. So, to quickly do a quick screen share with the entire screen and everything, I would just like to show off some pictures of what we were first given. So, as you guys know the whole story, Diaclone started Transformers because Hasbro saw these figures in a Tokyo Toy Fair, and they decided to talk amongst the makers and have them turned into the Transformers, giving them characters and actual backstories and everything. But to give you guys a quick little look at this, here we have the Transformers Generation 1 toy line, which I went through in the previous episode of Transformers Thought Corner yesterday. And as you can see, some of these toys were very simplistic, with a bit of a complex twist on them. As you can see right here, we have a very nice picture of Generation 1 Prowl. And that's what it used to be in the 80s.
Wait, I have to go get something real quick.
Okay. And as you can see, back then, toys were not as great as they used to be. Now, I'm not bashing on them or anything. I'm simply just saying the way that they used to look now is, a lot better than what they were. The classics will always be the greatest. But, of course,
I'm back.
Of course, the newer versions of the toys will always be great as well. But you can never go wrong with the classics. So, to quickly show off some more of the toys, I'm going to go quickly through here, show off some of the toys. Here we have, if I can find it, here we have Brawn.
Oh, yeah.
In his Generation 1 iteration, he was a little green little Jeep.
He's without a face.
Actually, he does have a face.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That's silver. Yeah, that silver
but
plate that you see with like the black visor is actually his face.
Yeah.
Just not an actual face. It's just like robot face. So, apparently he was supposed to be a, supposed to be a Jeep or a Suzuki LJ80, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, but they probably can make him into a Jeep because, that was already Hound's thing.
Yeah. But as you guys can pretty much see right here, the toys were very simplistic. They lacked a lot of articulation, even though most of them had a lot of good articulation. This was the 80s, and you could only work with so much. And they did pretty well. And me personally...
Like for a new thing, transforming robots to transform into vehicles, looking like vehicles, was already big enough.
Yeah. And thus they brought in combination and multi-modes and everything, and it just still worked out pretty well. And then, of course, from Generation 1, this is also a little bit of a shout-out to my friend Plasticon Studios. He is a very big Generation 2 fan, so here we have, I believe, some of the Generation 2 figures. We have, correct me if I'm wrong, we have Ruckus, and the Sparkabots, and Double Dealer, and everyone else. Power Master Optimus Prime, quite a few others. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I recall that for a while G2 was just repainting the G1 toys and giving them, some new things.
Yeah, water gun gimmick sort of things and color changes and everything.
Yeah.
And then from Generation 2, I'm not sure about this. I'm pretty sure this was it, but after Generation 2, we had Micromasters, and what these were is they were pretty much Micro Machine-based Transformers, which was still pretty cool. As you can see here, we have the Decepticon Sports Car Patrol with Detour, Hyperdrive, Road Hugger, and Blackjack. And of course, we all know Blackjack now because, well,
because Combiner
Combiner
Wars.
Wars. Still sporting the very nice Generation 1-esque paint job like he used to, which is pretty nice. And from Micromasters, we had Action Masters, which weren't the greatest toy line, but it can be forgiven.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted, you could just forget, like, the whole line of, like, maybe, like, the 2007 movie and just, like, go with Dark of the Moon or Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah.
That's completely your decision.
Right. Also, guys, don't forget to feel free to comment down in the comment section down below if you would like to be part of the Transformers Thought Corner. And, you know, you are more than welcome to be part of it. I would love to have as many guests as possible. That'd be great. So, to move on, what am I looking at RED for? I meant to look at Beast Wars.
I'm actually playing with a Optimus Prime I got. I think he's the G2 Optimus Prime.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got him at a convention for $30.
That's not
Better
bad.
than any internet deal you could get.
Yeah.
eBay, $300.
Yeah, that's crazy. So after Generation 1 and Generation 2, we were then introduced to a very different era of the Transformers, thus being Beast Wars. And this series came out around 1995, which was my birth year, which is pretty cool.
And yeah, Optimus Prime versus a completely different Megatron that you think you know, but you don't know.
The Bat and the Alligator.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you still have Rat Trap, Cheetor, Dinobot. You have a different character known as Razor Beast.
Razor? I don't recall him.
Who's a red, I want to say wild boar, and then you have Iguanus, who's supposed to be a giant iguana. And right here, you guys can get a pretty good look at them. They look pretty cool. I actually like those. I don't know if those were actually supplied as toys, but if they were, you know, if anyone has them, cool. And of course, after Beast Wars, the first season anyway, they were introduced to a more techno-organic form where they were converted into transmetals and fusors. And this was one of the greatest ideas that Transformers has ever had, simply because you have for example, you have Cheetor over here sporting his Cheetah mode, then having the ability to fly, and then still able to convert into a full-fledged robot. Whereas you have Waspinator transforming from a giant wasp to a jet to a giant robot, and then Rhinox from like from a rhino to a tank to a robot, and then Tarantulas from a, I'm not sure what he's supposed to be, motorcycle, chopper, car? I want to say chopper.
There were some really weird vehicles in the Beast Wars line.
I couldn't agree more. And then after that, of course, you have, after season 3 of Beast Wars, you still were introduced to a load of transmetals, except there were also Transmetal 2. So you have Transmetal Black Arachnia, repainted, or no, not repainted. You have Cyber Shark, who was the predecessor to our favorite shark Predacon from Transformers Robots in Disguise, Skybite. What?
Optimus died. Didn't he die one time in Beast Wars?
Yeah, and then he showed up with an all new body and everything because it's a cartoon. You can't kill him off.
And then he became the other body.
Oh yeah, Optimal Optimus.
And thankfully, that was his last body.
Yeah.
Well, considering Beast Machines, he had another body.
He had 2 actually.
Oh.
He had his Beast Wars body, and then he had the techno-organic body from the Oracle, which was pretty neat. Continuing to look at this picture, we have another Predacon known as Scourge, who transforms into some sort of locust. That actually looks pretty sweet, by the way. Then you got Prowl. Get it? Per owl. He transforms into an owl. Never mind. You got Jawbreaker, who transforms into some sort of, I want to say, some sort of dog-like creature. And then, of course, you have Transmetal 2 Dinobot. because the Predacons and Decepticons love desecrating dead bodies. I'm telling you, in the previous episode, if you saw it, Commander, Decepticons and Predacons and evil guys are necrophiliacs. They just
why would you want to wear someone's dead body?
I don't know. Why would you even want to tamper with the dead? It's just stop it.
Yeah. Tell that to Megatron from Beast Machines.
Yeah. And Transformers Prime.
Yeah.
And of course you have Rat Trap in his first form from Beast Wars. And now, again, when I go through evolution of Transformers, if you look at each wave of figures, you can see that there's an evolution. Yeah, there's still an articulation. But in Generation 1, there was not much articulation for the figures. Beast Wars came along, we were introduced to ball joints and all that good stuff, and we started to get more accurate and more dynamic, posable figures.
Yes, and then after Beast Wars and Beast Machines.
Well, let's not go too ahead of ourselves just yet. I'm still on Beast Wars.
Dang it.
It's okay. But after that, we have Deluxe Beasts, which was interesting. So we have Cyber Shark and Jetstorm, who's a Dragonfly. You got Bone Crusher, who's an American Bison. Man-Terror, never heard of that. Grimlock, who is a repainted minor retool of Dinobot, which would have been cool. And
Meet Grimlock, not repaint. Meet Grimlock on mold.
But then you can see, as Beast Wars also progressed, you have more, not only dynamic-based figures, but you got more just articulated, more accurate-looking figures, such as Transmetal Megatron, who was reused in the Transformers Armada toy line as Predacon. And then you have Rampage, who has the ability to turn into a crab, into a triple-barreled tank, and into a full-blown robot, much like how he does in the cartoon.
That's when people start sitting in their chairs and looking at G1 figures compared to Beast Wars figures, and they're like, looking at the G1 figure being like, that doesn't have a whole lot to it now. And then looking at the Beast Wars figure being like, that's a lot more awesome now I think about it.
Now, again, don't get me wrong when I say this. I love Generation 1. I love all the figures.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with any of them. There are some out there who do have an issue, but it's fine. They can be forgiven. And then, of course, we have more basic Transmetal 2 figures. So we have Optimal Optimus, who transforms into a spider monkey. You got Scarum. I've never heard of that person. Okay, so this thing looks pretty wicked. Who transforms into a Scarab, which is pretty cool. So Scarab, that's pretty cool. You have Sonar, who transforms into a bat. Looking pretty cool. So I guess this was the predecessor of Night Scream from Beast Machines, which is pretty cool.
I guess.
And then you have Spitter, who was introduced in Transformers Robots in Disguise 2001, and we'll get there in a second. We got Stink Bomb, who was turned into a skunk, who then was introduced as Gas Skunk in 2001's RID. And of course, Deluxe Transmetal 2s, we have Cheetor, Dinobot, a new character known as Rambulus, who transforms into a Transmetal 2 Transmetal 2 Ram. That actually looks really cool. You got Prowl, Scourge, Iguanus, Jawbreaker, who is a hyena. And you got Black Arachnia, and Tiger Hawk, and Megatron. And, yeah, just a lot of different dynamic-looking figures. I think all of these are pretty well done. So, yeah. I'm going to quickly go on. Let's take a look at Beast Machines, or Machine Wars. Machine Wars? So I take it this was the Generation 2 repaint version of the toys, where Machine Wars, we were introduced to some pretty iconic characters who we didn't really all get to know all that well, but we know who Hoist was. However, he's now I want to say he's still, okay, no, so he is, I think he's a Decepticon, or maybe he is an Autobot, I'm not sure. Weird. Very weird. So you got Hoist, you got Hubcap, Mirage, Prowl. Of course, you have Sandstorm and Optimus Prime. You got a character known as Megaplex, who...
Like, the first thing I thought of that was if, like, Megatron and
Metroplex, yeah. So apparently Megaplex is a Cyberjet repaint. And then you got Megatron and Starscream and Thundercracker and Skywarp.
Dang it, I actually wanted to see a figure of Megaplex, Megatron,
And Starscream was actually the one who got the biggest figure. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, now let's talk about Beast Machines.
Beast Machines.
So, as the series of the Transformers continued, this series was going to continue for such a very long time. We all knew that. You were introduced to even more dynamic-looking figures. For instance, here we have Night/Cheetor Deluxe, looking very, very accurate to his cartoon. You get a figure for Salvage and Noble that actually transforms, which is pretty cool. Of course, you have all kinds of gimmicky stuff. You have Mega Rat Trap and Mega Blast Punch Optimus Primal. But those aren't too bad. And of course, you have your regular standard base figures. So you have Buzzsaw, Mirage, Scavenger.
Wait, who was Mirage again? Who did he transform into?
Mirage in Beast Machines was Dragster. He was not an actual show character. He was a comic character. However, it would have been pretty cool to actually see a race car on Cybertron with the Viacons.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty neat to see.
I mean, but it's kind of weird to think about, like, almost all the Autobots are, like, beasts, and then almost all the Decepticons are vehicles, and it's like...
Well, you got to remember, this was pretty much organics versus technological, so it kind of makes sense, and it would work. Deluxe figures, you have Optimus Primal, who transforms into a gorilla, and you have Jetstorm, who transforms into the jet. And, of course, Mega Cheetor and Tankor, who is actually pretty cool. And then you have deployer figures, so that's interesting. You got Dillo, who's a purple armadillo. You got Mole, who's a brown mole. Rav as a red raven. Chi as a yellow maximal cheetah chariot, which is interesting. Mechatron? What? Heard of that. Oh, okay. So it's supposed to be like Megatron's little, carrier sort of thing. And of course, Wave 2, you have Longhorn, Obsidian, Gecko-Bot. That's kind of weak. You got Quick Strike. Oh, so Quick Strike came back, but he's a Maximal. Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I would have liked to actually see Quick Strike come back in Beast Machines. I liked him in Beast Wars. He was funny.
I'm pretty much, I know, a little bit about Beast Machines and Beast Wars, but, not a lot.
Well, that's all right. Of course, we have Night Viper and Silverbolt. So on. But as you can see, the evolution of the Transformers continued, and now you actually have, vehicles turning into full-on animals as well, so that's pretty cool.
It would have been cool if, Silverbolt, if in the show they could have given the aerial bots too. I would really love to see some aerial bot beasts.
I'm not sure how that would work, but that would be interesting.
Yes, it would.
Anyway, continue on. Here we go into the Transformers Expanded Universe. Brief toy line consisting of only 4 toys, which were only BotCon 2002 based figures relating to the Wreckers storyline. So what we had released was Cat Scan, who I want to say was a repaint of Cheetor. Yep. You have Cyclonus, who is a repaint of Skywarp. From Transformers. I think from Transformers, oh my bad, Jetstorm instead. I thought it was.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. You have Glyph, who was a repaint of, G1 Bumblebee.
Weak.
And it's a femme.
Oh, weird.
And once again, you got Tap Out as a Generation 1 repaint of Cliffjumper. So that's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool.
Wait, is Tap Out,
Tap Out's the green one.
Is he a guy?
Yes, he's a guy.
Okay.
Unreleased, we have Alpha Trion.
Alpha Channel.
We have DevCon. Oh, we could have had DevCon. I loved him. I love DevCon. I don't care if he only showed up in one episode. I freaking loved him. Oh, he was supposed to be the Slug Slinger repaint from Transformers Energon.
Hasbro, you lied to me.
Dang, I would have liked him. That would have been cool. You have Fractal, who is a repaint of Pterosaur. And last but not least, you have Rotor Bolt, who was a repaint of, I want to say, Obsidian. Yep. So sadly, those figures were never released, which is unfortunate.
A bummer.
Yeah. Next, we have Transformers Universe 2003 franchise. Wait, what a sec. Wait, what? What happened to Transformers Robots in the Sky? You know what? Whatever. Anyway. You have Transformers Universe from 2003, and you basically get a whole bunch of repaints and everything. As well as some new figures, so...
This is about the time in Hasbro's history that they start realizing that maybe repaints might be a cheap way to get money. And that they may make a lot of money off of it.
For a young one, you speak words of wisdom, my friend. So you got Tiny Tins, where little massive retail little figures, which I actually picked up a few of the Spy Changers anyway. But yes, this whole line was basically reduced to nothing but repaints of Micromasters, Generation figures, Beast Wars figures, Beast Machines figures, and so on. So this was the one where just everything went. They even started repainting figures from Energon and everything, and I don't even think these series were out yet.
At least give them like new head sculpts or something. Give them a little bit more character than just better colors.
Yeah. Moving on, we're going to go right back to Transformers 2001 and continue from there. So here we have the Transformers Robots in Disguise 2001 toy line, where things got actually just really cool. Now, it's a car, I know, they were called car robots, but I'm going by Hasbro standards, so it will still be Optimus Prime, Autobot Brothers, and
it feels
so
like
on.
that could be the name for like a knockoff of Transformers.
It does, right?
Car robots.
So in Robots in Disguise, you were revealed a whole ton of awesome-looking figures. You have the Spy Changers, Wars, Crosswise, Hotshot, Rev, and Ironhide and Mirage, as well as Prowl 2, Sideswipe, Sideburn, and Daytonus.
And this is about the time when their transformation started to get a little bit more complicated.
Yes, because complexity always equals fun. It never equals a headache.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm being sarcastic, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say defined by sarcastic. That'd be very true.
Yeah. So in Wave 3, we have the... Oh, wait a second. I skipped Wave 1. No, I didn't. Okay, so I did do Wave 1 and 2. So in Wave 3, we have Rollbar, Movor, Armorhide, and Rotor, otherwise known as the Generation 1 Bruticus repaint.
Yes.
But in the actual line, we have, starting off with the Autobot Brothers, Prowl and X-Brawn. As you can see from this picture, the transformations, as well as the robot modes and everything, started to get very, very complex looking. Very more dynamic looking. Yeah, even better than Generation 1 and Beast Wars.
Yeah, like Prowl and X-Brawn's transformations as toys weren't very like headachy, but when you got to Sideburn.
Yeah. I take it you owned him?
Oh no, I just like watched a lot of reviews of him. And just like seeing like pictures of him where it makes him look like he's like so hard.
The one thing I loved about the old toy lines is that you had the Transformers actually convert like how they did in the show. Like exactly how they did. Like with Armada Optimus Prime, you have the arms being able to fold down and everything. You have the fist being able to fold out. You have the feet being able to flip down. I mean, some of the Armada figures weren't the greatest, but I'll get back into that in a minute. But
yeah, like that's the time when it was rich in Transformers. Like it was a very good time to start collecting Transformers.
Yes, it was, and I thought it was brilliant. that they were still able to replicate the actual transformation. But we were introduced some other characters too, some that weren't able to make it into the show, which is kind of unfortunate. I thought it would have been pretty cool to see a Bruticus figure.
It would have been cool if he made a cameo and been like,
No,
like gone to like a ruination and been like, nice design or something.
yeah. Well, when I say Bruticus, I'm not talking about our combiner friend. Oh no, I'm talking about a figure very unique to the original Bruticus. I'm talking about Bruticus being a Predacon who also transforms into a mythological creature known as the three-headed hell dog, the Cerberus.
Dang.
And this thing just looks absolutely terrifyingly wicked. I would have loved to see this in the TV show. I thought it would have been really cool, and I thought it would have been a really nice way to, promote more toys and more characters, because I can see him being part of the Predacons and kind of mouthing off to Skybite and Megatron and everyone.
Like, I could see, like, wars and eBay going on just for that one figure.
Yeah.
Like, oh, $1,000. No, my bid is higher. Take $2,000.
And, of course, we were introduced to more repaints, sadly. So we have Cyberjet repaint Windshear, who was repainted from Megaplex. And, yeah.
Still, Megatron Metroplex. That would have been a good figure.
Yeah. And apparently he's actually a Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor, so is this where Starscream's vehicle mode came from?
Mm-hmm.
And of course we were introduced to, like I said, even more Generation 2 repaints. We have Towline, who is a repaint of Hoist, and we have Skyfire, who was repainted as a Cyberjet, once again.
Yes.
And, repaints aren't all that bad. Yes, there are some points where, okay, yes, you're starting to make too many repaints.
There are some points when Hasbro is just being like, okay, most of this line, do repaints.
Combiner Wars.
Or Combiner Wars.
It's true. I mean, we got nothing but repaints so far.
Even though a bunch of us love Combiner.
No, I do too, but I'm just saying, like, repaints are a wise way to go at some point, but if you keep using the same mold and with just nothing but repainted color schemes and different head molds and everything, I mean, fans are going to get kind of tired of it. But of course, since, there are young kids out there starting to get into Transformers, and even adult collectors now, they just be like, take my money, take my money. So.
Yeah, I mean, no. Oh, no, I mean, like, Combiner Wars does it good, but some other lines, I mean, like, some other lines for, like, one whole wave, they're just, like, repaints, and you're like, oh, I heard that one new figure is going to be coming out, and it's going to be so good. It's like, oh, it's just another repaint. Never mind.
Yeah. But moving right along, onto Wave 3 of the deluxe figures, we have Wedge, Heavy Load, Hightower, and Grimlock, who formed the second Autobot Combiner, Landfill, which was pretty cool. So for once, we got construction vehicles that don't turn into Devastator. We got a guy named Landfill.
Yes.
Okay. Because you can never go wrong with construction vehicles, especially Autobots. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been cool to see, another Autobot combiner that was construction vehicles.
It was a very unique idea.
Like, the cheesiest name for it would be, like, Constructicon. Or Constructitron. Actually, it kind of sounds cool.
It does.
Yeah, but it kind of sounds cheesy at the same time.
Well, then again, you see all the names and everything like that, and, I mean, you think about it, some of them are pretty cheesy. I mean, Bumblebee, Cliff Jumper,
Yeah, I guess all Transformers names are a little, most of them are cheesy, except Optimus Prime. That's a cool name.
No, Megatron's kind of cheesy, but then again, we're not bashing Transformers names. And I'm not bashing on them either. I'm just saying my opinion, so.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's not like Transformers is perfect.
No. So next we were introduced to Wave 4, which made you wait for the leader of the Decepticons, Mega Octane, to finally form Ruination, because why not? And yeah. So it's just, I mean, again, repaints. I know they're good at points, but just sometimes they aren't always the wisest decision.
It's like sometimes it's like parents take their kid to get some more Transformers, and it's like, oh, Dad, look, it's the one from Wave 3, and it's like, no, son, you already got that one already. And it's like, oh, now I get it. Yeah, that's what happened a lot when I was collecting Transformers at Age of Extinction, because there weren't that many Decepticons.
Don't feel bad. That's why I got Stinger and yeah. To quickly, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. We got live chat comments. The Logren Productions wants to join. Yeah, dude, you can join. I'll send a link down into the comment section down below for you guys, so you guys can join. And Transformer Star Motion Productions, hello, how are you doing? And Robert Chambers, who just commented, hey Robert, how you doing? Glad to see you on the chat. I'm glad you guys are watching. Appreciate the support, man.
Yes, and don't worry, we have TFA 1022 is not making another appearance. Don't worry, everybody.
Yeah, he made an apology video. He, manned up and took responsibility for what he did. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the evolution of the Transformers toys. Just to be clear, everyone, DCX Blastoff is actually a really cool guy. He just loves to mess around with people a lot. Sometimes he takes it too far, but really, he is a very awesome guy. I mean, definitely go check out his channel. He's got some pretty cool stuff coming along the way. And
and one time when I was checking out his channel, he had planned for like a stop motion series, and like he said that he got a lot of hate, so he put it down.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been really cool to see.
I think so. We already got 4 likes and 3 people watching, so yeah. Anyway, guys, I am leaving the link down in the description down below. Feel free to join me, or if you don't have a PC or anything, add me on Skype, Autobot1024. I don't care about saying this information. If you guys want to come and chat with me or come hang out with me or whatever, feel free to add me on Skype. I do not mind it whatsoever. Because I want to, give back to my fans and everything and be able to talk with you guys, because you guys are all pretty cool and you've supported me this far. So let's keep up that support and let's see if we can get me to 200 subscribers.
Yes. And me to 100 subscribers.
Yes, and Commander Thorn Prime 117 to 100. How long have you been on YouTube, by the way?
I think I've been here since 2013, I remember. Like, I uploaded my first video was now deleted because it was kind of just rubbish.
Don't feel bad.
Like, it was just like, oh, yeah, guys. Like, I sound really dumb.
Don't feel bad. I mean, I have the longest intro ever, and I get hate for it sometimes, so you're not alone. Anyway, to continue on, we have the Mega Wave 1, who were reintroduced to Skybite, Darkscream, Gas Skunk, and Slapper. So, and they were a 3-pack, so that's pretty cool. I would have loved to see them. I would have loved to actually have them. I've seen them at conventions, but I never picked them up because, well, I'm kind of against Beast Formers somewhat. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's kind of like ignoring just the whole fact that Transformers are supposed to be like robots that turn into like vehicles and things we use nowadays.
No, it's not even that. It's just like I like Beast Wars and everything. I mean, I've stated this before. I do. I really like it. The only thing I just have an issue with is just some of the Beast Formers are kind of confusing.
And they're kind of weird overall.
Yeah. Like, really. I mean, I'm surprised we don't have a Transformer that turns into a pigeon. Hasbro, don't you dare get any ideas.
Actually, I think I saw on like a guy who did like a video on knockoffs. There's this one Transformer who turned into a pigeon. His name was Robot Bird.
Crap!
Or something. It was so funny.
Hasbro. Or knockoff people. Why you do this? Anyway. So Wave 2 was introduced, and we had our first official combiner for the Autobots who was actually debuted in the show, Rail Racer, comprised of the 3 Autobot trains, Rail Spike, Midnight Express, and of course, Rapid Run.
I actually really want him right now. It just sounds so cool.
He does, and it'd be nice to have another train transformer not named Astro Train or Raiden, but yeah. So yes.
Blastoff.
So yes, the Walren Productions, you have added me on Skype, which means I'm going to have to end this call and then call you guys back on my phone. So we're going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. So be sure to stay tuned for just a few minutes, and we will continue on right away. And we got 2 more guests.
No, we didn't.
Or Raiden, but yeah. I sincerely apologize, guys. I had no idea other people joined.
We're ninjas.
I had no idea you guys joined. I am sincerely sorry. What's up, Transformers Stop Motion Productions and Robert? So much.
It'll.
They did pretty well. And one person. Did not know you guys joined. I all of a sudden went to go check my YouTube and everything, and okay, so everyone is still here. Okay, that's good. Do you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been here the whole time, so I can hear.
Hello?
Robert, Walren, Jaren, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, hello.
We got at least a good 5 minutes, so I said, why not go ahead and join?
Alright, cool. Well, to just catch you guys up, we are doing the evolution of the Transformers toys, and so far we are at Robots in Disguise. And I'm seriously sorry for not noticing. I have Commander Thorn Prime on my iPad right now, and I have to have it by the computer, so when I open up the Google Hangout, I didn't see you guys join, but it's good to have you all here. Really appreciate it. Walren, you there, dude?
What?
Okay, you're there. Sorry. So,
Okay.
yeah. Good to have some more guests. That's awesome. This will really help. Before we continue real quick, let's just go back on a quick recap. You guys want to share your feelings on the previous toy lines that I've talked about before? You know, Generation 1, Beast Wars, Beast Machines, the expanded universe, and so on. You guys got any comments or
We kind
thoughts?
of like all the comments that basically describe Brad.
Did you guys happen to like those toy lines by any chance? Or if you ever had the second opportunity to go and pick up some of those toys, would you?
I might pick up a couple, yeah.
What about you, Warren?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
I said, actually, let me stop screen sharing because I'm tired of the Inception screen. I said for the previous Transformers lines that I mentioned, like Generation 1 and Beast Wars, Beast Machines, Robots in Disguise 1.0.
Well, everybody's probably got G1 Transformer toy that they always want their whole life when they start collecting.
That's true. That's a good point. But the question was if you guys ever had the opportunity to go back and pick up some of those Transformers toy lines that I mentioned, would you? Hello?
Hang on a second.
Robert, I see you speaking, dude, but I can't hear you. I can't hear you, man. It's like it's not. Yeah, there's no sound coming from you. I don't know.
Scream!
Generation 1 Magnus.
Oh yes, that is a favorite of mine.
Mine too. I have it. I only got the trailer, and then I have the Optimus Prime body for it. I don't have any of the accessories, however. I do want them, but I can't find them on eBay. Nor do I have the money for them right now, but, you know. And he's got more. He's got Astro Train and Grimlock. That's cool.
Oh, man.
My
Aw.
friend Cyborg Raptor actually has Grimlock, which is pretty neat. And it's funny, we were actually talking about Astro Train a little bit ago.
Hey, Michael. Or
No. Wait, what did you say?
Astro Train.
look in the hangout.
What?
Look at Robert's screen.
I know.
I was just telling you.
Yeah, I saw.
I didn't see it till like 5 seconds ago.
Oh, the Walrun Productions left. Alright, well, to continue on with the episode so far, let's go back and take a look at the toy lines. So we'll go back to TFWiki. And we'll just continue to take a look. So, after Rail Racer was released, we have six-formed Megatron, who had the ability to turn to a hand, jet, robot, double-headed dragon, car, and bat. So that was pretty cool.
Like, when I think of a hand,
Yeah, that's what I went on yesterday. Like, I'm just like, a hand? Really?
like,
Here and now.
like, I'm not trying to be like, I guess, I'm not trying to dislike already. I think it's pretty good, cool toy show, but a hand, because one of these are better.
No, dude, you don't have to, like, feel bad about it or anything.
Because I believe every form of Transformers media has at least one good thing in it.
Yeah. I think I hear my live stream in the background, so if someone can mute that, that'd be great.
It's always pretty weird, like when these awkward silences go on for like a long time.
But sometimes you gotta think before you speak.
Yeah.
But to quickly, go on through all this, as you guys can still see, the evolution of the Transformers has continued. We had simple Transformers who were able to convert to robot to vehicle, then to changing into triple changers, and then to combiners, and so on. And what I really liked about Generation 1 was that even though they were simplistic, they had a lot of nice detailing. They had the nice heft to it because of the die-cast metal. And
Like,
they just...
if you could get a good remake,
Hey guys, I think I got my mic working now.
like Optimus
Hey, we can hear you.
Awesome.
Alright, congratulations. Well, welcome to the show, Robert. Glad to have you on the Thought Corner. Really awesome to actually have you subscribe to.
I'm really happy to be here today too.
It's funny you tried subscribing to one and you subscribed to me.
like if you got a good repainter and you were repainted G1 Optimus Prime, that would be like the best figure ever.
Yeah. And of course they did that in Generation 2 and they gave him a black trailer, which was pretty cool. But before I continue, Robert,
Yes.
Jared, you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Robert. Oh, by the way, what's your name? TF Addict or something like that?
I am TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict.
Okay, I'm just going to call you Transformers Addict for short.
Okay. You can just call me TFA too, I don't mind.
Okay.
Or Michael.
Yeah, I'm a fellow voice actor in the series that you're in, that you're voicing like half the characters.
Oh yeah, I remember you. I was looking over the auditions on Wolfman Productions.
Yep. That's how a lot of people found me. And you guys won't believe the views I got on those videos. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, those auditions were pretty good.
Well, thank you. I'm not a famous voice actor, but I try.
Like you're not.
I think I've heard you in like multiple people's channels, TFA.
If you happen to watch Coolerite, Leader of the Prime Targets video, Star Saber vs. Menasor, I voiced Motormaster. If you watch Ben Laszlo's Grand Theft Autobots, I voice Crosshair's Drift and Galvatron, and Optimus Prime in one episode. I also do Transformers Nebulok by Creation X Studios. I voice Optimus Prime, and
Is that the one where there's like the evil Autobots and good Decepticons?
oh no, that's Broken Mirror by Crosshair's Productions. I wish I was in that.
Hey,
Uh,
I have to go real quick.
Okay.
Voices for me.
I'll see you guys later. I'll call back.
All right. We'll talk to you later then, Command Thorn.
Okay.
All
See
right.
you
Later.
later.
And it looks like Fredimus Prime will be joining us, so let me accept this call, and he will join. Hey there, Fredimus. How you doing?
Good.
That's good. Welcome to Thought Corner. This is episode 7, so it's awesome to have you a part of it. But before we continue, Jaren, you want to let the people know who you are?
I am Artemis Prime.
Nope. Okay. I was talking to another person in the Google Hangouts, but yeah, you can introduce yourself too. So, Jaren, you want to let the people know who you are?
Oh yeah, I'm Transformer Stat Motion Productions.
All right.
I do stop motions.
Yeah, making awesome stop motion. How's episode 2 of season 2 coming?
I haven't gotten into the editing piece because it's just really difficult with the software I'm using, so I might try again here in a couple hours.
Well, let's hope that gets up pretty soon.
Expect like at least early September.
What are we talking about
mid-September.
in this episode?
What we're talking about in this episode, Fredimus, is we are talking about the evolution of the Transformers toys. And what I mean by that is if you look all the way back from Generation 1 to see where it first began and to see how it evolved, is just how it just became to get better and better as the toy lines progressed. Because when you look at Generation 1, you see simplistic, non-posable figures. Whereas if you look to Beast Wars and Beast Machines and RAD and all that good stuff, you see better posable and more dynamic-based figures. So I can see you have a RAD Galvatron, Robert. How is that, by the way?
Mine is actually missing his dragon hands and griffin head in the back, but other than that, he can go to quite a few of his forms, and I can kind of improvise some.
That's pretty cool.
I actually squeezed out 2 more modes for him. I'm going to show you the 2-headed dragon mode that I came up with.
By all means, go ahead. Apparently there's 11 forms for that thing now where you can turn into a death ostrich. I'm not joking when I say this. If you go on TF Wiki and you look at the toys, it literally says you can turn it into death ostrich. So weird. By the way, Fredimus, I know we're on Skype, but you can turn off your camera. By the way, I mean if you want, we can always.
Oh, okay.
Nothing personal, man. Just letting you know.
How do I turn off camera?
Should be a camera icon.
Okay. There we go.
Nope, it's still there. Well, I see green, but anyway, that's not important. So yeah. Anyway, as you guys all know, there was a giant mix-up of, DCX Blast Off and the joke and everything, and things went down.
Yeah, I was actually wondering, the reason I thought you were DCX Blast Off just now when I tried to Skype you was because of the logo.
No. This is actually my Facebook logo. I've used it on Facebook, and, he actually knows me on Facebook as well. He never added me, but he just decided to play a little joke and went too far, and, it's water under the bridge. That's over. Things look good now, and I'll be deleting those videos because no one wants to see that stuff. So.
Yeah.
But I'm glad everything was able to get cleared up and everything, and
Yeah.
because I don't like drama. I really don't.
I don't like it either.
Anyway, to continue on with the evolution of the Transformers toys, here we have some of the other figures listed in the 2001 toy line. Later stretched into 2002, we have Wave 4 based off X-Brawn and Scourge, Optimus Prime, Ultra Magnus, basically more repaints and everything, even KB Toys and Target and Target Toys R Us exclusives. You got Tiny Tins, which were pretty much those spy changers in the tins, and more exclusives. So that's pretty much it. And I got the Thunderstorm. Yay. Okay. Anyway, whoops. What did I just do? screw up something? Oh, I accidentally exited out. My bad. So, yeah, so after RID, we all know what came next. Armada, my favorite. Whoops.
Ooh, I love Armada.
Everybody love Armada. That's what I grew up with. That's what got me started into Transformers to begin with. I absolutely love.
Sadly, I had to grow up with the Bayformers, and that's how I got into it.
The Bayformers are cool.
No discussion of the Bayformers in a negative way. I don't want any comments. No comment wars. I'm all about peace. I'm all about fun. I'm all about happy. That rain is really starting to pour.
You can talk crap about the movies all you want, but the toys are cool.
Yeah, the toys are awesome. I'm still missing a few. But Transformers Armada, or as some of you haters want to know it as, the Pokeformers, was introduced in early 2003, where we were introduced to a lot of iconic characters as well as a lot of new characters, such as Optimus Prime and Megatron and Starscream. But then we were introduced to... I'm sorry?
I said I have Starscream from Armada.
I have every single Armada figure so far anyway. I'm still collecting them, but slowly. I had to rebuy a Tidal Wave because I lost mine during the move from Pennsylvania to Florida. And all I have left of them is an arm. But hey, if one of the arms break, I could always replace it. And we were also introduced to a new form of robot known as the Minicons. So that was kind of exciting. Pretty cool. And, you know, their toys and everything. This kind of goes back to the whole Micromaster sort of thing, whereas they didn't just transform into vehicles.
Right, I gotta go.
All right, Fredimus. Oh, he just left. But anyway, guys, be sure to go check out Fredimus Prime's channel. Pretty cool dude. Makes some pretty cool stuff, and you know, I'll leave a link down in the comment, or leave a link down in the description down below for that. So, but anyway, back to the chat at hand with Armada and everything. You know, the Minicons were pretty much like Micromasters. However, they had the ability to combine with the main big figures from Transformers Armada. And I mean any Armada figure, from Flat Out Deluxe to Voyager to Supreme to Ultra, even Unicron. And sadly, since we never actually got a Generation 1 Unicron, Armada gave us the opportunity to pick him up. And later then, Amazon decided to repaint him into Generation 1 colors, which was pretty smart. As you can all see here, you have our very first wave of Minicons. We have the Star Saber Minicons, otherwise known as the Air Defense Team, Land Military Minicons, and so on. And these were always released in a pack of 3. With Wave 2, we have the Skyboom Shield Minicons and the Destruction Minicon Team. Wave 3, we have the Adventure Minicon Team, Space Minicon Team, who formed the Requiem Blaster. And from there, you kind of have a bunch of repaints, except for the Air Military Con Team, Sea Minicon Team, and Emergency Minicon Team. But they were later to be repainted as well. And that's a thing I'm starting to see now, is that with the Transformers, there will always be repaints. And I can understand why. And I know some people nitpick at it, like, oh, another repaint and everything. And, I mean, they shouldn't really complain. They should just be happy you're getting another chance to obtain that figure in a different variant color. But what do you guys think of the Armada line? Have you ever obtained any of the figures from them? Have you ever wanted to obtain any of the figures from that line?
Well, like I said, I have Starscream, but I also have, I think Smokescreen, the orange car with the crane cannon.
Yeah, that's Smokescreen.
Yeah, I didn't like him that much because his hands are like covered in robot mode.
Yeah. What about you, John?
I don't think he's here.
I didn't realize he left. Well, guys, be sure to go check out Transformers Stop Motion Productions as well. as well as Commander Thornstar Prime 117, and Walren Productions and everyone. But, so, anyway, later on we are introduced to deluxe base figures, that being Hotshot, Cyclonus, Demolisher, Smokescreen, Sideways, Blurb, Optimus Prime, with Overrun, not to confuse you guys with the giant trailer Optimus Prime. And then we were introduced to Sideswipe and Thrust, Rhinox, Pterosaur, Air Razor, Hoist, Wheeljack, Cheetor, Powerlinks, Cyclonus, Powerlinks, Hotshot. That's pretty much where some of the repaints came from. And so on. And again, there's always going to be repaints and everything, so you guys, you can't really complain. But yeah. And this is where things started to get kind of simplified and everything once again. And like I said, one of the things I liked about the Transformers Armada toy line was how that it actually replicated the transformation that you see on the TV show into the toy. That was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen done with Transformers. Same goes with RID as well, and Beast Wars. They always found a way to replicate the toy's transformation like they did in the show. Moving right along, we get into a little bit of one of the decenter Transformers series, Transformers Energon, the second installment of the Unicron trilogy. And despite how they had an interesting idea and some of the toys are pretty cool and everything, the series wasn't all it's cracked up to be. In fact, each episode was kind of predictable. If you ask me anyway. What about you, Robert? What do you think?
I'm only just disappointed that Peter Cullen didn't voice Optimus.
Well, he never did it in Armada or Cybertron, but you got to admit, the voice for Gary Chalk, he did do a pretty good job.
Yeah, but I think he works better as Optimus Primal since Primal's a totally different character.
That's true. But then again, it would also kind of be weird to hear Peter Cullen's voice come from those type of models. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, he's in Rescue Bots, and that's kind of the last thing I expected.
Yeah, that's kind of true. I don't know, that'd be cool. But we were introduced to a new form of Transformers known as the Terracons, and these guys are pretty much just Energon hunters. And coming back with us, we now have Commander Thorns Prime 117. So welcome back, dude.
What's up, everybody?
We are now discussing Transformers Energon toys. So if you have any rants about them, go ahead and get them out of the way, because I didn't like most of them either.
Well, in my opinion, when I was younger, there was always this renting store in the town. I used to rent a special that was called that was about Shock Blast or something, and I always loved it.
Shock Blast Revenge.
Yeah, I like the series, but the toy line was still about.
Yeah. You gotta admit, though, some of the toys in Transformers Energon were kind of bleh. Because, I didn't like some of them. I had most of them.
But some of the figures, I really kind of like their power links or whatever they're called.
Yeah, Power Links, you're right.
Yeah, out of all of them, I only found one good Power Links combination.
Who was that?
Well, I have it right here on my screen.
Oh, well, I don't want to go back to it because then I have Inception screen, but yeah, why not? One sec.
It's Inferno or his remold. I forget the remold's name. And
Roadblock, and you got him with Prowl.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
But I never liked Prowl and Energon.
He wasn't like how he was in Generation 1.
I kind of took the liberty of putting Prowl's chest piece up here.
Yeah.
Even though officially it's supposed to be like that.
He's not supposed to sound like that.
Don't feel like it's. It's a Transformer. It's optional choices what you can do. I do that same exact thing with the whole Prowl chest piece flipping up. So you weren't alone.
That's a lot better than.
It really is, instead of just seeing a giant sort of small gap on his
Yeah, I mean, that change is still a lot, like, that change is still a lot smaller than, let's say, like, Beast Machine Silverbolt or something.
Yeah, I also got Cliff Jumper Downshift Wheeljack combined with Hot Shot.
That's pretty cool. I liked Cliff Jumper in the Energon series. I don't know why. I just like them.
Which Cliff Jumper? They keep calling a couple of them Cliff Jumper.
I know they called Downshift Cliff Jumper, but I'm talking about like the actual Cliff Jumper, the off-road vehicle, yellow. Yeah.
I have the one that looks kind of like G1 Wheeljack.
Yeah, you have Downshift.
It'd be pretty cool if they just made like a little guy or like a deluxe size figure that would just be used for like missile pods or like weapons or something that transformed and the weapons could be used for power links mode.
Yeah.
Like missiles on their backs or something.
I think by today's standards, you'd be talking about like the Legends class. You know, the ones are only about like 3 inches long or so.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like that'd be really cool. Though.
Actually, some of the new Combiner Wars are doing that.
Yeah.
Who's that biplane? I forget who that is.
Power line.
Yeah, Power Glide.
Power Glide. Yeah, he turns into a gun.
You know, it's kind of weird because, like, I have some of the Combiner Wars figures. I mean, I have the leader Megatron. And I have some of the Combaticons. I mean, not the Combaticons. I mean, some of the Minosaur and some Superion. And I don't have enough for, like, just a plain Minosaur Superion. So I always just, like, combine them.
Yeah.
I always, like, one time I was going to do a stop motion. And there's going to be how, like, Megatron got hold of, like, Silverbolt and, like, his Silverbolt and the other, like, in the other aerial bot I have, I can't remember his name, but Megatron was going to take over Silverbolt's mind and, like, make him, like, combine with all the other Decepticons.
Right. I see what you mean.
Yeah, but it was just scrapped because I didn't have enough time and I didn't really want to make a script. I was just like, I can just go in that room, my stop motion room, and I can just like think of ideas as I go on.
Yeah.
But I never did that. There's a lot of projects I never do.
Yeah. You ain't the only one. I still got to work on Infinite Chaos, so don't feel bad. To quickly acknowledge our audience, NSG Games would like to join. I left a link in the live chat, so you're more than welcome to go ahead and join via Google Hangouts, or if you really want to, you can add me on Skype, Autobot1024 again. I don't feel uncomfortable giving out that information. If you guys really want to come chat with me, hang out with me personally, go ahead, feel free to add me. I'll accept. Just let me know who you are, and I will definitely accept.
Like, if you don't have a computer and you want to chat, just go on Skype app and just create your account real quick and just chat.
But anyway, to continue our chat of the evolution of the Transformers toys, here's where things started to get a little, I want to say, bleh, because some of these figures were not the greatest, such as...
Oh yeah, can I give one figure a shout-out just real quick?
A figure giving a shout-out? Oh, sure.
Yeah. Armada Hotshot. Dang, that figure.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. It's not the greatest, but, well, not the baddest anyway.
I mean, yeah. Like, he's not as bad as, let's say, G1 Ironhide, for example. No
he didn't even have a head.
Monkey arms. And parts forming. Like, three-fourths of his body was parts forming.
Yeah.
Now that's a bad figure right there.
But to continue going on to the general retail-based figures, we have Strong Arm, Battle Ravage, otherwise known as Ravage. You have Sky Blast. You have the Energon Saber, who was pretty much a Minicon team repaint / retool with some transparent plastic. You have Dive Bomb, Signal Flare, Cruel Walk, Perceptor, who is later reintroduced to Transformers Energon after his appearance in Armada.
Yeah.
And then you got Wave 3 of the Insecticons, which were Hercules Beetles. You got RC finally showing up. You got Offshoot, which, weird name, but I would have preferred to call him Offshot. You got Energon Strongarm, who was a repaint of Strongarm. Command Ravage, who was a repaint of Ravage. And Doomlock, who was a repaint of Cool Lock. And then, well, I think from here, once again, we were just stuck with nothing but repaint. Yeah, so we have...
Yeah, if you watched it earlier in the live stream, I said something about that.
Yeah, you got aerial bots repainted from one another. You got Combaticons repainted from one another. And then you have Constructicons repainted from one another.
Yeah,
So
and this is at the point when people will just start getting tired of it.
yeah. Then you have your combat class, so you have Hotshot. Now, he sported a really nice robot mode and a very nice vehicle mode. I really liked both modes. I loved this figure to death. Simply
Wait,
because
which one are we talking about?
Energon Hotshot.
Oh, Energon Hotshot.
Because he was great. I loved the design in the show. I loved the design in the toy. And frankly, I thought he was just absolutely fantastic.
But, like, every time I watch that show now, I'm always wondering, why do they have those, like, red stars on them? That kind of makes them look weird.
I'm not sure. There's... Oh, wait. The red stars? Those are the Energon stars. They give extra power to the character.
There's a lot that I don't get from Energon.
And, yeah. Then you got Inferno and Rapid Run. Wait, what? Rapid... Oh, okay. So that's Sideways repainted in black and yellow. You got Starscream, who was part of the revision wave, and you have Snowcat, Rodimus, Prowl.
I kind of really like Starscream's. I can't remember if it was a deluxe figure. He just looked really cool to me. How he's like black and red instead of like the classical blue and red.
Mhm.
I thought that's pretty cool. I mean, I think that with like bright colors and black colors, they look really good together. Like, that's how multiple repaints of Megatron got in, was purple and black.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what people wanted.
Right. But yeah, so we got some more figures. We got Downshift, Towline, Sharkticon, who turned into a submarine. I want to get that figure again.
Yeah, it sounds really interesting.
He was pretty cool, and he was actually released in a 3-pack for BotCon with the Sharkticons, which is pretty neat.
But again, I really want a lot.
Did you say that was Sharkticon?
Yeah.
Is there a picture of him somewhere? I swear, I think my buddy at the flea market had a Sharkticon, but is there a picture of the toy if you scroll down?
Right here.
Flea market. Probably the only place you can get a really good deal on Transformers.
My dude at the flea market was just screwing with me then. He had it turned into a submarine, but he had like shark heads on his shoulders, but it didn't transform very well. Not really sure what it was.
Yeah, we're like whenever we get done with the Energon, there's gonna be a skip between like 2 years in 2007, the movie.
Yeah, we're kind of gonna have to.
Yeah, because there's not really much toy lines that deserve to talk about. I mean, there wasn't really much toy lines to begin with that's between Energon and the first movie. Or those were the really major ones, at least.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So we have Sharkticon. We have Energon Hotshot, who was once again a repaint because he got a new armor body and everything. Slugslinger, who I still actually have, and you will be seeing in Infinite Chaos later on because I really want to have him in it because I miss this figure so much. And you have Stormjet, Steamhammer, and Energon Kicker. For some reason, he is now a figure.
Energon Kicker?
There is actually a figure where it's like deluxe size. It's a posable kicker figure, and the bike transforms into a robot mode. So,
Oh my.
yeah, here's a picture for everyone to see. Now, don't get me wrong, the kicker figure is actually pretty cool, and the motorcycle for Highwire is actually pretty cool. But you know,
It's
just weird.
kind of weird because like the Transformers are supposed to be the main like focus, and out of that kicker figure could have probably made a better figure like that. That's like a remold of that, but it could be a Transformer figure that's like so much better or something.
Oh, let's just be lucky that he didn't come with like detachable armor that you could put onto him.
It's bad enough that he's got no real hand syndrome.
Yeah.
Or let's be lucky that he didn't have armor that could like put on other Energon figures.
Yeah.
Like armor that I had on, and then it's like, oh look, Kicker's the same size as let's see here, Hotshot.
I'm pretty
like
sure he
that's
was
the way
roughly
I-
about the same size as Optimus too, at least in regular mode. But well, whatever. Anyway, so moving on, we have Barricade, Energon, Starscream, Roadblock. We have Treadbolt, who is a repaint of the 2003 Armada Scavenger. We have Ironhide, Jetfire, Mirage, who was Tidal Wave
Yep.
reincarnate.
Well, to this day, a lot of people get mad about Energon Ironhide, how he's not, you know, the old nostalgic Ironhide that we all know and love from G1.
No, he's pretty much
Get
just
over
changed
it.
into like
It's
a
new
rookie.
times now.
Autobots, roll out!
I missed
Yeah,
that.
I mean, it's like there's not some rule that's like, oh, every TV show has to be modeled after G1. Oh, every single personality has to be just like G1. There's no rule that says that. It's just like freedom for any kind of Transformer.
Different iterations. That's what I've been trying to say. And then from so on, you have Energon Ironhide. You have Dreadwing, who was a repaint of Mirage. You have Beachcomber, who was a repaint of Cliffjumper. Wing Saber, who has actually shown up. You have Grimlock and Swoop, who are all of a sudden shown up in the series to combine to form Mega Dinobot.
Like, I think, like, two things. One thing was, I think I saw on a video that the person was gonna make a custom of Dinobots to combine to a combiner named Extinction or something.
Yeah.
And people said that they don't need a combiner because Dinobots already work like they do that, and like even though that sounds like a really cool idea, people are just gonna be like, no.
Well, you know, it's not really the people's call. I mean, it's freedom.
Like, Hasbro
If they
can do whatever they want.
like customizers can do whatever they want. If people want a Dinobot combiner, they can have one. In fact, there's actually an official Dinobot combiner called, I think it's the Beast, is what it's called.
Oh yeah, and second thing is, I think in Energon that's where Bulkhead debuted.
I want to check real quick
that's where.
see if that's actually it, because I'm not sure.
He either debuted in Energon or animated.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look that up later. But I know there is a Beast combiner known as, or the Dinobot combiner known as the Beast. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. But once again, I just want to take a quick check and see if I can find it, because I know there is one. Just gotta remember. So yeah, sadly it's not showing up. Well, anyway, to get back on topic.
We bring you TFA 1024 trying to find a mystical figure that is probably never.
Actually, not a figure, just a character. He's a comic character, but he's still pretty awesome.
Comics.
I heard all the figures for that character were recalled and buried in a wasteland.
Dang. But anyway, to continue on, we have Alpha Quintesson, who is pretty much a Quintesson alien. You have
Yeah.
Six Shot, who is pretty much Shock Blast.
Like when when I was younger, I always thought that the chromosomes were kind of weird in Energon.
Yeah. Well, there was only one, so I mean, still kind of weird
It's
though.
kind of weird.
And of course, for Commander class, you have Ultra Magnus.
Ultraman?
Wait a second. What?
Wait, isn't Ultra Magnus a repaint?
Oh, okay? It was the Overload repaint. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I saw that at Big Bad Toy Store one time.
However, you do have Tidal Wave coming back, making a nice appearance. You do have a bit more dialogue for him, so that's cool.
Yeah. Didn't he first appear in Energon or something?
He appeared in Armada.
Armada.
Yeah, he appeared in Armada. He came to Energon, and he actually looks pretty cool. And Energon, I really like him. I didn't like that he was turned into Mirage. Because, I mean, you don't mess with Tidal Wave. You just don't.
If you're gonna mess with Tidal Wave, you might as well make his fist or his foot.
Yeah. Then, of course, you got Scorponok, part of the Revision Wave, and Landmine, Bulkhead, Landquake, Quick Strike, Megatron, Galvatron, and so on. And then you have store exclusives, but that's really it. But once again, even though the evolution of the Transformers toys goes from like dynamic to then simplified dynamic and everything, it still continues to evolve. And this is where we get onto one of the best chapters, or one of the other best chapters in the Unicron trilogy. We go on to Transformers Cybertron.
Transformers Cybertron.
And this series, as well as this toy line, was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
I love the way that it looked. It will always be the greatest. I mean, you got wonderful toy designs. You got Red Alert coming back. You have Override, a new character showing up, a new female character showing up, to be exact.
Yeah, probably one of the best Transformer figures of all time is that Optimus that they came out with.
Yeah.
With the wings, he's awesome. He's like, it'd be like an honor just to have that figure, like just to hold it in my hands.
You have Scout Class Undermine, who was part of the Jungle Planet toy overview. You got Giant Planet, where we were introduced to Menasor and Metroplex and Quick Mix. You got your Planet X toy review, and what I mean by this is the two characters who were from an actual planet known as Planet X, Sideways and Soundwave.
I actually have Sideways, but he's missing one of his wings.
X, I thought those
Dinobots,
figures.
yeah. And that's very cool, Robert. I have some of the Cybertron figures. I lost most of them during the move, which is just kind of sucks. And then you got Cybertron Planet Toy Overviews, which gave you some repaints from the Galaxy Force line for Takara, which was pretty interesting, but also kind of weird.
One time I got the chance to get Primus from Cybertron.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, it was my worst decision ever. I didn't even get him. I like that figure just looks so good, and I don't know. I don't know why I declined that figure. Like, and it was for like $35, I think. Damn.
Yeah. And of course, once again, the Minicons make a comeback with some very different painted Minicons and everything.
Yeah, the ones I remember the best. I mean, I think the best representation of the Minicons is probably Armada.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's all about the Minicons. Like, it was like Pokemon, like, collect them all.
Yeah, that's why I said Pokeformers, because, well...
In TFA, practically cover them all.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said in TFA, practically caught them all.
Yeah. I actually have a big Ziploc bag full of Minicons. I'm not even joking. I'll show that off in my collection video, part 2, whenever I get more of the figures displayed. So stay tuned for that, guys. But also in this toy line of Transformers Cybertron, we were introduced to a Legends class, because this was never introduced before. And what these were they were pretty much just small representations of characters, and, you know, they were pretty cool, they were pretty awesome.
They were basically like, Transformers you could fit in your pocket.
Yeah, pretty much. So once again, pocket formers.
Okay, farmers. Collect them all.
So you had basically some of the most iconic characters of Transformers Cybertron. And then we go into the Scout class where we had Overhaul, Ransack, Scattershot, Clocker, Hardtop, the Recon Minicon team. Just a whole lot of awesome characters. I don't want to go through each and every one of them because, well, I just, they're all right here on the screen, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty boring if I just decide to read each and every one of them off. So if you guys want to, go ahead and go over to tfwiki.net and go check out all the toy lines for yourself. But to get back on what I'm saying is, again, with the evolution of the Transformers, it's just they get better or they get worse. Whether it's not in transformation, it's in design. And whether it's in replication of the transformation, it's still in design.
Like, even though a Transformer may have a bad transformation, a bad vehicle mode, they may have like the greatest robot mode ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean,
there will
like,
always be Transformers who, don't have the greatest looking robot mode, but then have the greatest looking vehicle mode, or vice versa.
Yeah, and it's like when you
Those are expensive.
that's gonna give you a lot of advantages because you can probably that's where like third party companies can come in. They can probably like make add-ons or just make like a robot mode or a vehicle mode all by itself, so you can make it look like it transforms really good.
Yeah.
Like, that's part of what third party toys are for.
Yep.
And then there's the Fans Project, who really needs to start working for Hasbro.
Yeah. Planet X needs to start working for Hasbro too. I'm pretty sure all these third-party toy companies needs to start working for Hasbro.
Now they need to start replacing Hasbro.
I wouldn't say that. Hasbro knows how to make some toys, but
Yeah, Hasbro hits the mark on some toys.
yeah.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab something to drink.
Okay.
My shoe.
Now after Transformers Cybertron, wasn't there another toy line?
Just don't start Combiner Wars without me.
We won't. We're still going throughout the long list of.
Yeah, but we're getting closer, because there isn't much toy lines between Cybertron and the 2007 movie.
I could have sworn that were, but then again, I could be wrong. So speaking of the movies, here we go. We're going to our first ever live-action based Transformers figure toy line featuring the Transformers characters from Transformers 2007, the movie.
Yes.
Such as Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher. A lot of people don't like the toy Bone Crusher because he's simply a deluxe, and in that one scene in the movie, he was about the size of Optimus Prime.
Well, people need to stop griping. They're just
people.
toys. That's all. They're just toys. It's supposed to be fun.
Maybe you can get a deluxe Optimus from Dark of the Moon. Don't worry about it.
Now again, here's where I'm going again with the evolution. They managed to actually make real life looking based vehicles. Again, they did that in G1, but they did manage to do that again with actual modern based vehicles, and they turned out fantastic. Taking a look here, we have the 1974 or 1967 Bumblebee, and this was one of the greatest first movie toys ever to be created. This looks amazing.
Well, in terms of the movie toys, the first movie doesn't really have the best toys. I mean, sure, the best toys, some of the best toys from the movies come from the first one, but most of the best toys come from probably Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good toy.
Yeah. And then, we were once again introduced to the Legends toy line where we had the iconic characters show up. And then we had real gear robots who were focused on actual modern based technology such as mobile phones, binoculars, digital camera, portable video game player, MP3s, digital watch. I don't even know how you make a Transformer watch.
A digital Transformers watch.
So that's actually pretty cool.
I've actually seen one of those.
You actually get a video game console controller, High Score 100. I actually own this figure. I still wish I had it.
The 2007 movie was like it was like almost like a new G1 for Transformers. I mean, it got a lot of fans. Like the 2007 movie got a lot of fans, and it also got its first video game. And basically, that was where like all the like more fans started coming around. They started getting into the Transformers, and then after the movies are done, they're gonna go to older Transformers and get them more fans. I mean, that's what happened basically.
Yeah. Now I'm not sure if I missed any toy lines between Cybertron and 2007, and if so, please do let me know down in the description, down in the comment section down below, what toy lines I missed, and the next time I do another one of these, I'll definitely, rectify that mistake and do that. Also, just a little quick update. Since I took a very long hiatus, or another long break rather, I will be doing a new episode of Transformers Thought Corner every day this week, around the same time, same place,
And you'll bet your butts that'll be there.
Yeah, same or even newer guests. So, and
maybe next time Friendless Prime will be here, or maybe some new people who have never been here before.
Right. So, and if you guys really want to, be sure to go check out the playlist for Transformers Thought Corner. I actually spent a little bit of time going over there, creating it, and yeah.
Check out everybody who's been here right now.
Yep. So, to quickly go ahead and continue, to the video, here we have Wreckage, who was actually one of the greatest Transformers-based figures. I would have loved to see him in the movie.
Yeah, that would have been cool, like, to see, like a Megatron-type looking guy who turns into, like, APC or whatever. And
yeah,
his toy was pretty cool.
It was actually really cool. His character in the comics was actually really awesome, too. I really did like him. He was a great character.
If you're going to explore Transformers, you have to explore the comics a little, too. Like, I got this app on my phone, and I read the first issue of All Hail Megatron. It was pretty good.
Oh, hold up. We got a Skype call. Hold on. It looks like Fredimus will be joining us again.
Oh, yay. Fredimus Prime.
Hey, Fredimus.
Fredimus Prime time.
So, believe it or not, I'm actually... Uh-oh. Okay, so he was... That was weird. Call must have dropped or something, but... Whatever. Anyway.
Forward. Sacrifices must be made.
So, anyway, to continue on with this, we were introduced again to newer characters. Accurate characters as well, such as Ratchet and, Optimus Prime. Again, the engineering for each figure was absolutely impressive, and I mean, really, this is what I was talking about, the evolution. You go from cartoony-looking toys to straight-up movie-looking toys, like real-life vehicles, and it just they look awesome.
But I feel like with some of the movie toys, like, they try so hard to get a good vehicle mode that they almost forget about the robot mode. I mean, you have to make like the robot mode and the vehicle mode each season, so it's a good toy.
No, I know, but like if you look at Optimus Prime from the 2007 toy line, and then you look at the Revenge of the Fallen toy, you can see the evolution from each figure, and that's what really impresses me with the Transformers toy lines.
There's no content.
Even though 2007 Optimus, his robot mode wasn't movie accurate, it still looked really cool.
No, and and I can't disagree there. I mean, I liked it. I really liked it. I like the truck mode too. But when Revenge of the Fallen came along, and the accuracy and the exquisite detail and the engineering put into that figure was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, I think you guys heard of the Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer?
I love the Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer.
Yeah, he actually said that Revenge of the Fallen Optimus is a masterpiece grade figure.
It is. So is the Leader Class Brawl that they made, and the Hunt for the Decepticons Leader Class Starscream that they made.
Yeah, it's Optimus. The Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime should be in the records of something like accuracy or something, like, because it's great. Even though I don't have it and even though it's a complex transformation, it's still a great figure when you put it on your shelf, or
Yeah,
when you do something else with it. I mean, it's just a beauty to see.
it is.
Yeah, I actually did a stop motion transformation of that one based on his transformation in Age of Extinction.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
I didn't even know you do stop motions. I gotta go check that out.
yeah. I have it uploaded to my Facebook. If I if I put it on, we might be able to screen share, but I don't know if the frame rate's gonna.
I mean,
No, I can't screen share on this.
even though people still think that movies aren't very good, they're toys. The toys are the most important part. And the reason they're the most important part was because they were the greatest part. I mean, like, Hasbro didn't want any, like, Hasbro just gave the movies to Michael Bay, but they were already designing toys before. They were probably already designing Revenge of the Fallen toys before the 2007 movie even ended. They were already getting ideas. That's how fast Hasbro works, and that's how like that's how much they want to make their toys good. I mean, they don't want their toys to be crap. They want their toys to be like masterpieces, literally.
Right. Fredomus, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, sorry about that other call.
Ah.
Tell me if you can see. I don't want it to see. Can you see?
No, I'm good. I don't see anything.
Okay, that's good.
I can see you.
So we got Fredomus Prime back.
It's
Yay.
prime time.
I just watched and saw what you guys were talking about. Wanted to join in.
Right. Also, we're going to be having a reoccurring guest of mine come onto the show, so you guys will be able to meet him. You may know him. He's a writer and I want to say fellow compatriot of mine, as well as a member for All Hail Megatron series, Transformers United. It is none other than my buddy Lockbot CRM, so he shall be joining pretty soon. I'm excited to have him on
What up,
board.
dude?
He's not here just yet, dude, but he will be.
I
In
knew
time.
it. I knew you were gonna say that. I was, okay, who's it gonna be?
Hey, who's with us right now?
Right now we have Robert and Commander Thorn Prime 117. Am I saying your username right, or am I screwing it up?
Yeah, but my last numbers are supposed to be like a thing to Halo.
Okay.
But yeah, you can say it whatever you want. Like some people didn't call me Commander for some reason. I don't care.
Well, let me see what all I have to do here, because I have to send a link to
what happened?
Lockbot.
What happened to Transformers Stop Motion Productions?
Apparently, he must have got busy because he said he was going to go work on season 2, episode 2 of Transformers.
I'm working on a stop motion right now.
Transformers Deception.
Oh, yeah, like
Sounds good.
I was gonna make a series on that, but when I saw his series, like, oh, he's probably gonna call me like a copycat or something.
No.
Because like when I thought Transformers Deception, I thought it was gonna be like a kind of Age of Extinction inspired.
No, he's not really a copy or anything like that. He's
No,
more
I
of...
was saying like I could be called copy.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm really not. I just made the trailer for Swag Waves contest this year.
That's pretty cool.
Can't remember what it's called.
Hey, TFA, are you going to make a series?
I'm actually in the middle. Well, I'm actually in the middle of making 2 series at the moment. I know it's kind of a lot to handle, but I'm going to be doing one called Transformers Infinite Chaos. There are 2 teaser trailers up for it right now. You guys can go check those out. And then there is, there was going to be an episode of Transformers Combiner Origins that I was going to make, but I want to see how Infinite Chaos goes first. So
Yeah.
to anyone who is looking forward to Combiner Origins, I apologize. That's going to be delayed until I see how much progress and how well Transformers Infinite Chaos does. And I'm going to be starting filming probably after this or probably tomorrow night.
Oh, you actually filmed stop motion too?
Yep, I actually do. Like I said, you guys can go check out the trailer.
Out with a stop motion on about Sunday.
You asked me about voicing, and I never got a reply.
Oh no, that's okay. I'm not. I canceled that anyways.
Okay.
I'm actually doing one right now. Like it's been like a lot of work.
Yeah, and I asked you about my series too, but I just
Didn't you ask me about being Ultra Magnus?
yeah, I did, but
Oh no.
I've just decided I should take a break from that series, even though I've only had one episode so far. I just feel like I need a little break because school and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'll be Ultra Magnus if you want.
When I get home from school, I'm just like tired.
He's trying to
sometimes.
take my job.
That sometimes I'm so tired from school, I'll just like go to sleep without any covers on, just like.
Yeah, I know. Like just flat out like crashing on the bed.
All I'll do is strap my bag, leave it on the floor, and I'll just jump in bed and I'll be like, in like 3 minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, I know we keep getting a little bit off topic, and I want to save some material for whenever Lockbot joins because he's a recurring guest, and I like having him involved in these because he goes pretty deep into detail and everything. But
Oh, did I also tell you that my door spoke to me this morning?
no.
He was a nice guy, but then he got slammed into the wall.
That was clever. Anyway, with Transformers 2007, we were also introduced to more kid-friendly toys, such as the Cyber Stomping Robots, the Cyber Slammers, and Fast Action Battlers, as well as role-playing toys such as Optimus Prime's voice changer helmet, which I still have.
We never, Fast Action Battlers, after, maybe Revenge of the Fallen and Transformers 2007, we never even saw them again until Age of Extinction.
Yeah.
There's,
Oh yeah.
Hasbro just, had the file of it, just left it on the table, just left it.
One at a time, guys.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're all right. Fredimus, what'd you say?
Is he talking about the series of simplified kind of Transformers?
That were basically revolved around the 2007 toy line.
Yeah, I have a few of those. I got Jazz. When I was little, I had Smokescreen.
I had Starscream thinking that it was the Voyager Starscream, and I felt so stupid when I found that out.
Oh yeah, one more thing. I remember when I was younger, I guess. I was always playing with my friend. On every weekend, we used to come over to each other's houses, and he used to have this smoke screen. I think he was a repaint of Jazz or something.
I actually have the picture up if you have a PC right now, because I actually have it up.
He was cool, and we just played every day. I remember one time we just played by the door, and I could see that. That was some pretty good times.
Yeah. But to continue on, so we were introduced to more kid-friendly toys. We had role-playing toys. We had basically transforming Nerf guns. We had the All-Spark blasters. We had a Super Soaker. And then we had Transformers Tech was electronic combat hardware. We had a digital dagger and a quick bow, which was actually pretty cool. Now, I wasn't a fan of those. I was never a fan of those. I saw them in toy stores all the time, and I'm like, okay, I don't really want any of these.
Yeah.
And then we had Mr. Potato Head, Optimus Prime, and plush Transformers, Softimus Prime.
Studies teacher has him.
Yeah, I mean, Hasbro, you at least gotta give the kids some things that will help, give their brain, help their brain, because transformations.
I just realized.
Transformers are kind of educational because they give the kids they give the kids some knowledge.
I just realized I didn't have my screen sharing going, so I feel kind of dumb. But anyway, quickly show.
I was about to actually leave the group and come right back because I thought my screen cut out.
No, dude, you're still here. You're fine. I just didn't have my screen share on. But anyway, so here's that figure that Commander was talking about with the Jazz Fast Action Battler Smokescreen. And here was the Transformers Tech that I was talking about, where regular things transform into weapons such as a dagger or a bow or anything like that, and it's actually pretty cool.
It'd be pretty cool if like they came out with like a Optimus Prime dealio that was like some sort of like glove, and it had like the swing around like swords that the later class version had it of. Like it'd be cool if there's like a role playing set with Optimus Prime or something. Like you could be like Optimus Prime, and your friend could be like Megatron. You could just battle it out.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, it looks like we're gonna have a special guest with us. It looks like Transformers. It looks like Transformers Interstellar is going to be joining us.
Yes. Transformers Interstellar.
One of the greatest Transformers series makers of all time, and
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Question.
Hmm?
What?
Yeah, what?
Have you ever watched any of Crosshair's Studios films?
Crosshair's production. Yeah.
Yeah, his films are pretty good. I really like Uprising and More Than Meets the Eye.
I'm not sure if I recall those. Like, honestly, I'm not. You talking about Crosshair's Productions, like the maker of Broken Mirror?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm not sure if I saw those other ones.
yeah, they're like in the same storyline. But I guess he just gave up on Movieverse or something.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, just give me a few moments. I'm going to send him a link, and we will have Transformers Interstellar with us. So this is going to be pretty fun. I'm actually glad that he's able to join.
Wait.
So I got to send him a link, and there we go. So yeah. Anyway, back to the screen share. Holy crap, here he is. He's actually here. Okay, cool.
Alright, just pretend like you're just like doing whatever you're doing.
No, dude, I know him. He's a good friend of mine. Now, but yeah. Welcome, Transformers Interstellar. How are you doing, dude? Oh, he's gone. Oh, it didn't load. That's why. Sadness.
Sad face.
Sadness. Anyway. To continue on real quick, here we have the... Well, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to call these Tiny Titans, because the robot heroes were pretty much what the Tiny Titans are today. They were little non-posable Transformers. Little collectibles that came in like a 2-pack or a blind pack. And it was a cool idea at the time. However, I just don't see a lot of people buying these unless you were going to use them as like a desk sort of, ornament sort of decorator thing. And after that, we had robot replicas, which were pretty cool, little 9-inch figures.
How about now?
Oh, there he is.
There he is. There he is. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's right here.
Interstellar, you got fans.
Fredemus, calm down.
Interstellar! Oh my gosh!
So,
Please excuse my hair. I literally just got out of the shower. Even though it's 7:44 p.m., I kind of just woke up because I sleep during the day.
Yeah.
We're being no turtle.
I am a turtle. Don't judge me.
I didn't say turtle, I said nocturnal.
Oh, no.
Interstellar, would you care to introduce yourself?
I'm just gonna sit here and stare at things.
No introduction needed, I know who he is.
Of course we all do. So, yeah. It's good to have you in one of these, man. So, to pretty much get you caught up, what we're talking about is we're talking about the evolution of the Transformers toy line, whereas yesterday we covered an episode of the evolution of the Transformers series altogether. So, right now we're talking about the 2007 toys, and soon we will be having one of my good close friends, Lockbot CRM,
Lock 5.
joining us right after he eats, so he'll be here pretty soon too.
Actually, speaking of the 2007 toys, I actually have a couple of them over here.
So I see. I see you got Superion completed.
Yeah!
Finally!
Finally.
Awesome.
Who do you have? Do you have Alpha Bravo or do you have what's his name, Slingshot?
I have Alpha Bravo.
I got Slingshot on mine.
Well, I don't like you anymore.
Well, I got both.
Master for Minosaur, then
I was lucky to find him. My buddy at the flea market found someone who had him.
this week I think I'm gonna pick up this.
One at a time, guys. One at a time. So yeah, to quickly go back, Inception screen. Anyway, to quickly go back, we were talking about robot replicas and so on. And again, here I say, with Transformers, we always get repaints, no matter what it is. Now, some of these are actually pretty cool, and they were actually inspired from the comic iterations of the Transformers movie comics. Clocker and those being part of the comic, The Reign of Starscream, which is actually pretty cool. Actually, on the whole Movieverse comic series in a graphic novel form.
I don't get why like people love Takara so much and only like most of the stuff they do is just like repainting and people hate repainting.
Because some of them are good.
Yeah, I mean like
Now with like the Combiner Wars, right now they have I'm pretty sure it's Wave 4 of Combiner Wars, and all the Autobots, Ironhide, Prowl, Mirage, Sunstreaker, they are all repaints.
Are those out yet?
They are cited in U.S. retail. I know Optimonymous found them. I know my friend Lockbot found them. I'm not sure if anyone else found them, but
yeah, when I
I
went
still haven't found them yet because I have Nemesis Prime combined with Force Sonicons, which is actually Optimus Prime.
yeah.
Nemesis Prime is just my excuse for it.
Yeah.
Because I don't
I
have
don't even-
Motormaster.
I don't even have Nemesis Prime at all. I had to paint one of my Transformers to look like Nemesis.
when I went to the convention,
Mine's just Optimus
Hold on,
Prime.
dude.
I call him Nemesis
when I
Prime.
went to the convention in Kansas, I got the G1 Cinicons.
That's very cool. I only have breakdown from
Yeah,
Tampa Bay
like,
Comic Con.
I got like most of them except Wild Rider for $30, and then I got Wild Rider at another stand for like $5.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but I can't make them into Minosaur because I don't have any of the like feet or hands.
Well, you still could, but they just wouldn't have any hands, feet, or
Yeah, and
the
they wouldn't
combiner.
stand very well.
Yeah. The one figure I watched from Combiner Wars, I'm not sure if it was E-Hobby who made this, but they made a Grand Scourge out of the Optimus Prime mold that was pretty much painted all black and everything. That looked really cool. I would have loved to have that, but I don't think he's available anymore. I'm not sure if it was E-Hobby, but I'm pretty sure it was someone.
I would love to see a Nemesis Prime.
I think that's basically what it was. They just called it Scourge.
What mold?
Why would you call it Scourge? I mean,
Well, because of RID.
oh yes, Scourge.
They called him Grand Scourge, but I'm not sure if he's still available or not. But
What series are you guys talking
Wait,
about?
Combiner Wars.
Would you buy if like they made a repaint of Bruticus and the Ruination? Would you buy that?
Like RID 2001 Ruination?
Yeah.
I can see that coming down the road, and I can also see a G2 Bruticus happening later in 2016 because it's all bound to happen. We're already getting Minosaur and
we
Superion.
got, we're getting G2 Motormaster and Superion, so I can see that.
What I
Yeah.
would like to see from Combiner Wars is I really want to see. I know someone made a really neat custom with Cyclonus and the Sweeps and Scourge. I want that to happen with Hasbro so bad because
That would be awesome.
I mean-
agree. I haven't even thought of that.
it looks so cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to staying on topic. So here we got some more repaint.
Because we've already gotten like 2 hours already.
Wait, we have?
No, it's been like an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
Oh.
Just saying.
That's saying.
That long.
It has not been as long.
So, anyway. So here we got more repaints. We got RoboVision Optimus Prime, who's pretty much a Generation 1 Optimus Prime with like a little decoder sort of scanner thing.
Wait, has Lockbot CRM joined already?
No, not yet.
Yes, I have.
Oh, what? Yeah? I can't see.
Yeah,
I'm blind then. Ah! Hey, Lockbot, what are you doing?
Weird.
What's up, buddy?
Not much, dude. Not much.
I was watching the live stream. I was like, Lockbot CRM. I thought he wasn't coming until a little while, and then I was like, hey TFA.
I got confused. Leave me alone.
He just snuck in out of nowhere.
Yes, he just came out of thin air like a fart in the breeze.
Out of
Wow, that's one of the weirdest things I've ever been described as.
wow, that was quite detailed and specific.
Well,
I have to remember that one from now on.
We have fun. Can I just say it's glad to have you on here, Interstellar? I've been trying to get you in like the previous episode last time.
Well, I'm a stank face.
I remember on TFTC 5, you were like, oh well, Transformers Interstellar was supposed to come in somebody else. I can't remember.
I'm not sure who it was, but I'm pretty sure someone was supposed to be there. Anyway, you want to introduce yourself, Lockbot? Let the people know YouTube know who you are.
Yes, hi, I'm Lockbot CRM. I have a channel by that name. I review stuff and sometimes make dumb videos.
Only sometimes.
Most vivid intro ever.
Not all the times, just some of the times.
Just some of the time. Okay. Then I'm with you then, because sometimes I can make very stupid videos too.
The stop motion video for All Hail Megatron's work.
Yes, I have, and I loved it.
All hail Megatron.
I love that. Like I told Lockbot here about it, about the whole stop motion at work thing. Like he just got bored. He just makes a stop motion of himself.
Like I can imagine.
That was clever. That was really clever.
Like I can imagine a guy just like walking by and then see him doing the middle finger and then with the camera I'm like, what are you doing?
It's like this isn't what it looks like.
I think I'm the only series that doesn't do stop motion animation.
Nothing wrong with it. Even your live action stuff is awesome. It's like you're watching a movie.
I'm just too lazy and don't have the time for stop motion animation.
Don't feel bad.
I've
been putting off Infinite Chaos for months now, so.
Because like the thing is, half the figures I've had for years, so their joints are really loose. So if I were to do stop motion animation, their arm would go up and then it would just slide down. I'm like, oh, great. I have to find a new method of doing this.
Okay, dude. So, yeah, so far we covered a lot of the Transformers toy lines. I'm not sure, again, if I missed anything from... You done, Fredimus?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just working on my stop motion. Is that loud?
Yeah, it was like, it's like...
I'm sorry. I've been working on it all.
Nah, no worries.
No, you want to know what's loud? That beeping in the background.
I'm starting to think it's some sort of smoke detector or something.
It's a smoke detector doing a random thing just to check up on itself.
It's not mine.
But by the old Spock, is it loud?
But anyway, to quickly cover everything so far from what you guys missed, so we quickly covered pretty much most of the Transformers toy line from Generation 1 to G2 to, up till now. Does anyone happen to know if there were any Transformers toy lines between Cybertron and the Movieverse?
Was animated between
No,
those?
animated was like 2000 something.
After the movie.
Animated took place between the first movie and Revenge of the Fallen.
That's all screen change. Yeah, okay.
I think, because that was like in the 2009 seasons.
Yeah. I could have sworn animated came out after the movie.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
Animated,
yeah.
because animated came out after the movie. Did it? Actually?
Well, since we're talking about it, let's go on to animated.
Oh boy, I joined at the right time.
Don't be afraid to go into detail or anything, guys. But so yeah,
It started in 2007, so it was like right
Peter Cullen
after.
didn't voice Optimus.
Hmm?
I
Oh, yeah,
said the
Dave-
only problem I have with this series is that Peter Cullen didn't voice Optimus.
Yeah, but David Cage does a pretty good job.
And he was the first voice actor to voice both Optimus Prime and Megatron.
Mm-hmm. And David Cage is also in Transformers Interstellar.
Yeah. I can't believe that you got him in it. Dude, I would love to talk to him. It'd be awesome.
I'm also seeing if he's going to be on board for the next short film for Transformers I'm going to start working on.
That's gonna be awesome. But yeah, so here we have a picture of Transformers animated, Voyager, Optimus Prime, and once again, with the evolution from the Transformers, you go from realistic to cartoon, or actually no, you go from cartoon realistic. such as G1, G2.
I want that toy.
Flat out cartoon, and then so on, and you go from realistic based on the movieverse, and now you go into flat out cartoon again. And
I've only got one animated toy, and that's Lockdown.
I love Lockdown. He was awesome in that series.
I hate Lockdown. He still owes me like $20.
You think you were born? You will not get your $20 ever.
Who sent you?
You think you were born? No, you were built, and your creators want you back. We all work for someone.
That's actually a pretty good Lockdown.
It's awesome. Of course, you guys want to see mine. I did a audition for Wolfman Productions, which was pretty good. I didn't think I could do Lockdown. I honestly didn't. Anyway, get back on topic here. So here we have Optimus Prime, Voyager, right here in this logo. And again, like I said, with Revolution, they managed to replicate the transformation as well as the look, and it turned out really, really well. Now, sadly, the truck mode ain't as long as it's supposed to be in the cartoon, where it actually had a detachable trailer.
Where that just vanished in the distance, just like G1.
G1 reference. And,
towards the end of the series, though, he started driving around without it.
Yeah, he did.
I was about to say, there was one episode where one of the kids was asking him a bunch of questions.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Where's your trailer going?
And, you were given a lot of different designs for iconic characters. You were actually even given actual Cybertronian modes for some of the characters, such as Optimus Prime and Ratchet and, RC. It was a shame never see her be promoted in the cartoon. But here you have Bumblebee, sadly, with some false paint applications. False advertising! That's false advertising.
It's so weird seeing Bumblebee alive.
I know, right? That seems to be like a running thing with Hasbro. False paint advertising. You're supposed to expect what you see on the package, but no, you get something different.
They're putting pictures of the Takara versions while giving us the crappy Hasbro versions.
Because they have to mass produce it, they're gonna get lazy. Like the obligatory product shop EMGO it isn't the actual toy. It's a computer rendering of it.
Like I was gonna turn it up all the way on my iPad.
Yeah.
Have that, but
well, we can't have.
His voice was too low.
Well, we can't have that anyway. That would actually be copyrighted content.
Yeah.
So.
Your face is copyrighted content.
Then again, you can always take a paintbrush to it if you wanted to.
Painting Transformers is actually a lot of fun, even though I suck at it.
Oh, dude, I have a custom evasion mode Optimus right here.
Can I have it?
You can see it.
Whoa, 159.
Oh, buy the Else part. Look at that.
That actually looks really sweet. Looks
Right,
very
well.
one accurate.
So where are we in the opinion?
Well, you're an animated.
Oh, animated.
So.
That's my favorite.
So I showed off Bumblebee, and of course you got all kinds of other excellent characters. You have the return of Black Arachnia, one of my favorite Beast Wars characters.
Grimlock.
Yep.
Oh, I have animated Grimlock. I just remembered. Right, he's over there.
You lied to us.
Everything humans know.
You made a great mistake.
We were in the dark in this also.
So here you have Prowl in a very different iteration. Normally we're used to seeing him as a police car, but now he's a police motorcycle, which is pretty cool.
And that's the best version of that mold. That's the Samurai Prowl version.
Yeah, and I still have this.
It's kind of cool.
My only gripe I have about this figure
Animated.
is that...
Favorite series.
One at a time, guys. My only gripe I have about this figure, at least on mine anyway, is those shurikens don't come off. Like, no matter how hard you pull, it will not come off.
Oh yeah, they were a pain in the exhaust.
And then you have... Sorry, hold on. Then you have the wheel on the sidecar, and I know it would make no sense if, you had two wheels, but, there was that one time in the cartoon where you see him with two swords for the wheels. But it never happened.
And the time when I started really liking Prowl was when he was in Samurai mode.
Yeah.
He looks so cool.
That's actually the picture I showed up.
Yeah, I'm watching the podcast right now.
And then some of these figures were sadly canceled, which made me sad. Sadness.
Yes, kind of like
Toxic oil slick. I mean, that actually looked pretty cool.
actually.
In fact,
Didn't
I
they
think there's a
release an oil
picture.
slick though?
They did release an oil slick. That is correct, but they were supposed to release a repaint called Toxic Oil Slick, and I thought that would have been really cool.
It was more cartoon accurate.
Yeah.
Your face is more cartoon accurate.
The same thing that happened
What a
with
compliment.
Dark.
And then we have Fugitive Waspinator, who was supposed to be.
Waspinator.
Waspinator does not understand.
And I would have wanted this. I would have bought this, but sadly it got canceled, and that kind of sucks.
Nobody's watching this.
Yeah,
Okay.
when a series as good as animated was, and it just gets canceled when they're starting to have really good figures, it kind of like gets you real mad.
And then again, you got other repaints such as Vortex Blur, who was painted in a nice silver or a nice gray and black, which would have looked really cool. And you had, last but not least, you had Mercenary Swindle, which I would have bought because I love Swindle. I don't know why. I just love him.
I need some parts for my animated Swindle.
Yeah, same here.
Warder's death in the show was like so not child friendly and stuff. Like he literally got crushed, and then he finally got taken out by Cliffjumper.
Yeah.
When Long Arm said like put him in the trash.
Oh,
That
yeah.
gave every hope away that he's gonna survive.
Oh, it looks like we're getting another guest into this. My friend TF Fanpage 101 is going to be joining us.
Yes, and it's already
Host of the Transformers Insane Asylum, also known as the Canadian reviewer. So he's going to be
I'm Canadian.
There's a lot of
Well,
people.
sort of.
They haven't put the unreleased toys that were prototyped on this page. So we're missing the Deluxe Hotshot.
Marauder Megatron.
Yeah, but he's a Voyager.
That should have happened. Season 4 should have happened. I mean, that
At least
Marauder
season
Megatron
4.
looks awesome.
At least the season 4 would be great.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like sometime in the near future, Hasbro gets what the fans want, and then they start animating again.
Hopefully, but then again, I
That'd
don't see
be
them.
awesome.
I don't see them touching a project that's already
Yeah.
You know what I would really like to see?
8 years old. What?
But like, could you imagine like all the stress that would have been for like animated only get like 3 seasons? All
Yeah.
the writers had so much plans that they had to throw out.
Yeah.
That would have been just like sad. Like,
Yeah.
this episode looks so good, but sorry.
Yeah.
Do it.
It was what I was gonna say is what I would like to see is Transformers mixed with Mad Max.
You saw artwork for that, didn't you? Like fan art.
Not just that is I'm now writing a script for a Transformers Mad Max crossover.
That is awesome.
Plot twist: Mad Max's truck is Megatron.
Well,
Yeah.
Dark of the Moon Megatron does look like Mad Max's truck.
He does. And I actually saw a picture of that not too long ago, which was very funny. So
Like, I have a couple of figures that look like they're from Mad Max. So in the fall, I'm going to be doing a crossover.
What are you talking about now?
no, he's talking about his latest project, a Mad Max Transformers crossover.
Mad Max. That actually sounds pretty cool.
It does. Anyway, of course we have, with animated, going back on topic, we have Lugnut here, who was given a very, very nice movie-esque toy in Reveal the Shield, and I'll get into that in a second because
I
that's
love that figure.
gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That should have been used as a movie-verse
I
toy.
know for a toy one that you forgot.
Can I just say for Lugnut, glorious!
Yes.
I think on
He's so small, though.
What toy? What toy line?
Classics.
Oh yeah, Classics Universe. Well, we can touch on those later. Those in,
Yeah,
wait, okay,
probably
so
talking
I'm not even sure what years those came out in. I'm pretty sure didn't Classics come out in like 2000 or earlier or like
Let me look.
5.
It's my thinking noise.
It's a glorious thinking noise. I am so inspired.
Glorious.
Glorious.
So for continuing on, we have a very nice
Yeah,
look at
2007. Wait.
We're talking about classics, or are we talking about universe?
Classics. Oh, wait a minute. When the live-action Transformers film was pushed back from November 2006 to July 2007, Hasbro needed to create a filler line to bridge the gap. So it took place before the first movie,
Wow.
the classics.
And
Jeez.
you're also forgetting the War for Cybertron.
That explains why I got Grimlock and a few other Transformers classics figures. Wow, I feel stupid. I'm not a Transformers
It's hard to believe that first little bout of classics was older than the first Transformers movie.
I know, right? It's weird.
Ow! Oh,
Anyway, so as you can see here, you got some more repaints and such. You got Shockwave and Long Arm. You got Skywarp. You got Wreck-Gar, Atomic Lugnut, which was actually pretty cool. I would have loved to see a Reveal the Shield repaint of that. That would have looked really cool, because, I mean, if you look at this, I can get down to it. And a Reveal the Shield toy, that would have looked awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to go grab that Reveal the Shield lug nut. It's just right here.
I have inspired you!
It and
You
regular
have
lug
been
nut are right here.
inspired.
And sadly, we come to the sad news of Animated, where we have more unreleased toys. We have Hydro Drive Bumblebee, which is some sort of submarine Bumblebee.
Oh, it was released in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you can get it on eBay.
We got Goldfire Grimlock. Now where have I heard that before?
eBay.
Goldfire Grimlock. Ooh. We got Thundercracker. Now, P.O. was lucky to get that Voyager Thundercracker, because now he has 4 animated Seekers.
Yeah.
And now he has Blackout, which I would have loved to see in...
I would have liked Blackout.
I would have liked him too.
yeah, Optimus has Blackout too.
Wingblade Optimus Prime. And for some reason, we have another Bulkhead repaint known as Mudbuster Bulkhead.
That Wingblade Prime would have been really nice had it have been an upgrade to the Voyager, but they... Well, wait a minute. I'm trying to get my facts straight. I'm almost positive it was...
I think it was a Voyager.
And I bet they had a later class Optimus.
It was a Voyager. It just came with like a jetpack and 2 hammers.
Yeah, but then I thought that there was a deluxe... that it came out that it was like released as a Voyager, but that the figure was the deluxe. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it was a Voyager. I just watched. I actually watched the review.
Oh
earlier.
yeah, because it was transparent. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Transclearant.
Transclearance, yes.
Because of Emgo.
Yep, because of Emgo. You inspire us! And of course,
Who just turned on the DeLorean?
and of course, we have our first ever combiner in animated. Sadly, there were no others, but we have Jetstorm and Jetfire.
I would love to know what I'm looking at on that new guy who just
Personal
joined.
with the camera.
Those characters were so weird.
But they were cool too.
They were, but I mean, they were also just so
Do you
weird.
want to know why I use the knife?
That's not And of course, we have more child-friendly.
I think your friend here's got some problems with the Joker.
Have you seen Legends?
Aha!
Oh,
TF
I'm gonna kill you.
Joined, hello.
Hurt you. Really. Really.
TF Page 101 has joined the front corner.
Bad.
Have you seen that Legends Starscream?
He has raid. He's gonna spray us.
You must not hit me with that raid. Do not raid me.
I still like that toy no matter what bullshit comes out of people's mouths.
I love this toy.
Who doesn't love that toy? It's awesome.
More or less myself, because I
Who
am...
doesn't love this toy? Go on Facebook. I think you'll find a few people.
Sadly, that is the truth. I love the chrome on my chest.
And that's a little too uncalled for.
I am robust.
I'm sorry to be off subject. That's a good toy. Like, as a toy itself, like, you don't have to be in the Optimus Prime mold, but as a toy, it works.
It does. It gives across the night
Even with
look.
my back.
It gives the night look right off the bat, and it gives the truck look.
Sure, the panels are floppy as hell, but like
Your face is floppy as hell.
you can work with it. Like the waist panel pieces, but like there's like a panel on the leg that you can just kind of tuck whatever. Like, I'll get mine.
Uh-huh.
I got cut off from this next.
No, you're
He's
still
going
here.
to get his.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
All right. Well, good having you on the Thought Corner, Commander Thorn.
Commander Thorn.
You're welcome, dude.
I'll probably be back tomorrow.
All right. Well, like I said, I'll be doing an episode every day this week, so after
Roll out.
hiatus, however you say that freaking name.
Okay, see you, everybody.
Later, dude.
Until we meet again.
Anyway, guys, be sure to go check out his channel. Very awesome, dude. Very cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go too.
And, all right. Also, be sure to go check out Fredimus Prime. He's been making some pretty cool videos as well as collection videos and all that great stuff. So be sure to go check them out. Two very awesome guys.
Like that is what I'm talking about. Like, you see how the panel on the leg is right there?
Okay, see you guys later. Bye.
Later, guys. Wait a second. Is that Armor Knight?
No, it's just...
Okay, it looks like Armor Knight for some sort of reason.
No, shut
Hello,
up.
my clone brother.
What's
So,
up? Is it time now? Is it time to destroy these fools from the planet and wipe them out?
I believe it is. We must unite, my clone brother.
Alright, the fire will rise. I'm Bane because I have a mask. The fire will rise.
By the Allspark, I did not know our mask makes us sound like Bane. I guess I should be talking like this then.
Dude, you need to go outside more.
What the hell is outside?
It has the worst...
Kill them all.
Get out of there, Boomer!
triple hop. Jesus. It's Primeception.
It is Primeception. I am looking at a younger version of myself. Good lord, the paint job on that is amazing. Can I have you?
I painted it myself.
You painted yourself. That's really weird. That's like giving yourself a tattoo.
Shall we get back on topic, my friends?
No.
The subject change.
I already said I was sorry. Just because you're on my show doesn't mean you can do payback.
No, this is my show now.
Yes, the guy with the Spider-Man hoodie. We all have. He's our dictator.
Yes. You must all listen to me. Now.
No.
Oh.
Anyway, to quickly catch you up as well, Brian, we've been covering the evolution of the Transformers toy. So far, we've Generation 1 up to anime.
What?
The Pillow Bender has returned.
This guy's very out there, isn't he?
Oh yeah, there's a picture out there. I might not want to do that.
Obviously hurt. I mean,
Anyway, so...
Well,
long.
sorry, I have to say one more thing. Before we get back on topic, I do have to get rolling myself.
Oh!
You have to jack yourself. What?
Yeah. It's been a few days. No, I have a company meeting to get to. We have to do some editing.
Why must you leave? You just came on the episode.
I said I had a few minutes before I head out. Now I gotta get
Yeah,
rolling.
and I also have to go too. Bye.
Ditchers! You're all ditchers!
Yes. But we will be back.
No, it's alright.
Hey, the Optimus Prime reign of 1982 isn't gonna start itself. What?
Anyways.
Anyway, you got some shameless self-promotion you want to get out of the way, Interstellar?
Oh, no, I don't have anything.
Shameless self-promotion. Yes, that's a thing.
Okay, okay, I'll do a quick promotion then. Here's the script for episode 6. No, how it says David K.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers!
Anyways, my little jujubes, I'm gonna get myself rolling.
Dude, TFA,
Alright,
what's
you
up
take
with
care,
your
Interstellar,
screen?
and I'll try and talk to you later on Facebook.
Alright,
All
fairly
right.
well.
See you guys. I'm T-Fan Page 11, also known as Ultimate Doom. You can find me on those YouTube channels, and I'll see you guys next time.
Fairly well.
Alright. You're not actually leaving, are you, Brian?
Nope. But thanks for letting me do a promotion in the middle of your cast.
Nah. I want all my guests to feel special.
Aren't I just a whore?
No. So anyway, once again, we were introduced with child-friendly based Transformers. We got Transformers that bump into each other and just have the top of them flip out and reveal a robot. You got all kinds of repaint and other stuff. So again, sadly, there was some canceled products, but that's, well, it's all in the past. So.
Canceled products by Transformers that people want. Whoa! I had no Dark of the Moon idea.
So, to quickly... Oh, whoops, that's Revenge of the Decepticons. I said Revenge of the Fallen. Things want to make a fool out of me. I'm telling you.
No, I was talking about like canceled figures and
No,
like
I'm
Dark of the
talking about
Moon was the worst ones.
Anyway, so here we go on to the second installment of the movieverse. We're going on to Revenge of the Fallen, where figures once again begin to evolve and start to get better. So once again, we have Legends. Legends class in the series as well, with following on from the first movie, with some more modern looks for this movie, and some of them came out very nice, even though some of them were reused later for.
The only one that I have is Springer.
You mean wait? Where is it? I just saw it. There it is.
It's B-22 Osprey.
Okay, there it is again. Everything keeps like. That was weird.
Dude, it's lockdown. I like that figure, but God, is it bad now? Like mine is pointless.
He was actually supposed to show in Revenge of the Fallen. Apparently,
no! No! Even though that actually, I believe that takes inspiration from
Incinerator.
Actually, I don't think that was meant to be Springer, or maybe meant to be Springer, but what's it? Blaze Master. It was later turned into Blaze Master, like the stupid Ironhide Cup thing.
Yeah. And well, you know, we all had a lot of Legends class figures, and we had the Scout class coming back because they're never gonna stop.
Oh God, I love Scouts.
And we have Dead End, who also had a deluxe figure because one Dead End wasn't enough.
Well, he actually got renamed into Detour after that, but yeah.
Yeah. We have Dirt Boss, we got Knockout, we got Roll Bar, so Ransack, Depth Charge. Ransack as a plane, that just doesn't work with me for some reason.
I will say this, the Knockout was one of the best Scout molds you can get. I bought a lot of the Scouts. I have a lot of Revenge of the Fallen figures.
It was pretty cool. Wasn't he also repainted as Reverb?
Reverb?
Oh, yeah.
I believe he got like 4 repaints, 1 in Hunt for the Decepticons. Yep. 2 of them red for some reason.
Apparently he was also made into Trenchmouth, which is interesting.
He was in the Scout 2-pack, I know that.
Yeah. And of course we got Depth Charge, which is pretty cool to see. Except, well, I don't know, a ship like that, turning into a robot, I mean, I'm not complaining there, but the scale, like a giant ship like that siding next to a truck.
Oh, you should see the Sonar repaint.
I have
it. Better. I have that. I'm so happy I have that.
Can you do the battle mode?
Yes.
Does it actually look cool?
What do you think?
I want to say yes.
No.
Oh. And of course we got Scalpel. Who's actually... Oh, what's this? What is this?
Oh my God, he discovered penis.
2015... What?
What?
Okay, then, never mind. Now we were given Scalpel, a little spider crab butt. I don't even know what this thing is. Is he supposed to be a spider or is he supposed to be a crab? Because apparently he could be both.
He's a doctor!
Wait, isn't that the one in Revenge of the Fallen that goes into Sam's mouth?
Yeah.
Worm, but
isn't that your favorite part of the whole movie? Ha ha ha!
Actually, yes. Is there a problem with that?
Does that count as Robovore? Does that count as vor? Because there's a living being going inside someone, and I don't know.
Yes. Except maybe no.
Just weird. Anyway, we were also getting some pretty neat toys as well. We had Dune Runner, we have a Reverb Scalpel, we had Ejector, we got a Toaster Transformer.
By God.
Why does he look like Devastator?
I don't care. He solved world hunger. What?
What? And
His head sculpt look like Devastator.
yeah, he does. It's a little weird, but whatever. And we were given the dead end repaint or dead end mold repainted as Nightbeat, which this is actually pretty nice.
That was a blue repaint, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was supposed to be the detective, which was pretty cool. And you know, we got some really cool ones. Oh, there's Sonar you were talking about right there. There he is, right there. Looking neat. Pretty cool.
Hold on.
And one of my favorite figures that I want to...
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I need to go back.
Ow. There he is. He's
Yes,
got midnight blue.
Eesh. And he looks actually really cool. I saw him a few times and I regretted not picking up the Scout class because I always wanted some of them. Especially Skystalker here because he can combine with Mind Wipe and I thought that was pretty cool.
I couldn't find him anywhere.
I couldn't either.
Him and Scattershot. I believe I only found them probably once.
I found
That's
Scattershot
it.
once.
I had to get the Sunspot.
I have Sunspot too, so don't feel bad. But I found Scattershot once. I regretted never picking him up. And then here we have our official Gerwalk.
Gerwalk, more like K-Walk. High five!
And here we go. We have the combined form of Mind Wipe and Skystalker.
Watch as they gain power by their
It
combined.
looks like two. It looks like a stealth bomber and a stealth fighter trying to mate.
That's exactly what.
Yeah.
No, actually, I believe planes do that, so it's not like.
Then, of course, we have a preview wave. With
Watch Superman Returns.
Yeah, we got Breakaway, Rampage, Sideways, Sideswipe, and all these are pretty good figures. I mean, once again, the evolution from these Transformer figures look absolutely spectacular. I mean, look at Rampage. Looks awesome.
Yeah, but everyone hates him.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
Wait, are these
I actually
all?
like
Those
that.
are all deluxe class, right? Yeah.
Yeah, these are deluxe class.
Do they all transform into Devastator? Like, do they have like foot
No.
modes and arm?
No,
modes?
there is no actual
Devast-
configuration because
Devastator's a separate robot. He's the Supreme Class one.
yeah, Devastator in the movie was pretty much just a bunch of drones, vehicles who had a purpose to combine into Devastator. That's why
They
we
were all.
that's why we
They
got
didn't have their own robot modes, right?
No, basically the Constructicons were like a separate group from Constructicon. I'm not even sure how to phrase this. Because you see you see two long hauls, you see two scrappers, two rampages, one red and one yellow for some reason.
Even though Optimus kills Longhaul in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, but those were more like.
No, he killed them all.
I believe they were like
Come on.
copy-paste CGI.
But, I mean, all we really know is that the Constructicons were separate characters, but Devastator was also a separate character, so... But they were also construction vehicles. I don't know, that movie was weird.
But remember, in Dark of the Moon, you saw Brawl for some reason. And
You see-
good thing they chose. I believe it was actually more of a pale color, so it was kind of like the desert one or something.
It was actually the desert one, there were two of them.
And Bone Crusher. Don't forget there was Bone Crusher randomly.
Even though he died, because screw movie logic.
Because
I mean,
Michael Bay.
And,
Barricade was the most logical one in there.
yeah. Hey, we have Stratosphere, one of the weirdest figures, but also one of the coolest. Sadly,
That's the one. That's the one everyone forgets.
mine broke. I still have it, and I kind of like shed a tear each time I see him because the whole art or the whole wing piece just came off.
Oh, you should see my Dune Runner and Beachcomber.
Uh-oh. What happened to them?
Basically, I'll tell you this. They're pieces now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not the best toys. I'm surprised that my the black and yellow repaint is fine.
You mean from the Hunt for the Decepticons?
Yeah, shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up on my own show. I'll kick your ass. And by kick, I mean like going, like not. Never mind. It was a terrible attempt. Yeah, which was the figure? Oh yeah, it was Crankstart. That's who it was. It was him. Because, well, it was actually kind of cool. Yep, that's him. I regret not picking him up either. Anyway, and then we were introduced to, well, the Supreme class where we had Devastator. We had one of the greatest toy evolutions of all time, Optimus Prime Leader Class Revenge of the Fallen. Because this toy was gorgeous! And is everyone still there? Did you all die? Okay, so Hunter had to go. That sucks. So just... It's okay. But this was one of the greatest toy evolutions of all time. Because, I mean, it was just... I mean, when you look at the 2007 Prime, I mean, yes, it was accurate. Then you get a more movie-accurate truck as well as a robot, and it was just great. Just
yeah, but can he beat this? Yes.
And he beat what? I have to go back to my screen. Which is, oh god.
I actually like this toy.
It's weird that Optimus said it was nothing but like an overgrown lunchbox. It is pretty cool though. I like the shield. And
I'm not putting food in this. Thank you.
Wait, what?
You said oversized lunchbox. I am not putting food in this.
Oh.
Unless it's hungry, which it's a toy, so that's stupid.
And here we were introduced to a new toy line known as RPMs, Robot Powered Machines, which were pretty much micro machines with transformers on the bottom of them.
Oh, dude, they're micro machines. I've never asked them to say. I'm having trouble overseeing
More like Hot Wheels.
Micro machines,
Yeah,
micro machines, micro machines, micro machines, micro machines.
Actually,
This is not the end. This is not the beginning. Just I tried to sing Linkin Park, but I couldn't because I wasn't too fast. If I'm too fast,
I'm starting to wonder why and how that guy still managed to get that across without, like, not losing his breath. He was speaking so fast. He would have been the next Blur.
Oh, you could tell he was getting lightheaded. Like, halfway through what he was saying, he was like...
That's like Speed Racer, like, speaking fast.
Speed Racist.
Yes, I love that.
Go, Speed Racist, go.
So, what the heck? Metal Hero Series? What is this? We have Jetfire. Why
This
do
is
we...
not the end, this is not the beginning. Just looks like a right rock in every vision. When you listen to the tone and the violent rhythm of the words sound say something with it. I'm going to say, yeah, fist flying up in the air like if it... Damn it, I was so close.
That other thing that you just showed us.
I keep forgetting. Okay, I am still screen sharing. That's good.
Hi, Superion!
So we got role-playing stuff as usual, and then we got Mr.
Your
Tim.
name is Soup!
And again, we have the Robot Heroes coming back, and we got Battle Scene multi-packs coming back, which is very cool. So, yeah.
Oh!
Now, most of these were sadly canceled, which were, you know, kind of unfortunate. Or I'm thinking of Hunt for the Decepticons, rather. But I'm pretty sure there were some that were actually canceled. I'm not sure which, but, you know, whatever. I need to get this. I really need to get this.
Don't call me a bitch.
I didn't call you.
Witch. Okay. Don't call me a witch. What?
What?
I'm on drugs!
Anyway, moving on, we have Dark of the Moon, but before that we had Hunt for the Decepticons. So let me go out there. Don't worry, we're almost done. I know it's been a long episode. How long has this episode been going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
You're not going to help me, are you?
I add nothing. I don't know how long it is. I just got here.
I'm trying to check right now, and I keep clicking random videos by mistake. This has been going on for nearly
Don't confuse it with your alter ego.
nearly an hour now. So.
Whoa!
Okay.
Dude! You know how long that is? That's like this many minutes! That's an accurate representation of how many minutes.
So it looks like we're going to the 2010 toy line. So right after this, we're just going to take a look at some of the stuff that was never made into the movies for some reason. So here we got more Legends figures. We got Red Rampage. We got Ravage and all kinds of other stuff. Basically, you have your second opportunity to make Devastator again, I think. Maybe. I could be wrong.
No, some of those Legends weren't able to combine with Devastator. Like, that wasn't able to combine with Devastator.
That's stupid.
There was a long haul that came out that didn't combine. I have that. It's actually pretty good.
Would you say it was better than the Revenge of the Fallen release, or would you say that it was decent for the Revenge of the Fallen release?
Better than the combined mode version. I mean, the combined mode version combines at least, so that's why I want that, but at least it's got better proportion.
So here's that never came out for some reason.
Yeah, the Megatron with the 4 Constructicons. Billy, Randy, Bill, and Big Bill.
So a lot of canceled stuff. That sucks. That is looking nice, so pretty cool. Moving on, we have some other stuff. We got Override, who is a repaint of Revenge of the Fallen Sideways.
Yep, I have him too. I almost called it her.
Yeah.
Damn you, Cybertron.
And moving right along, we have Sandstorm.
I got a lunchbox!
And Scout Class, we got Backfire, Brimstone, Crankstart, Hubcap. I have Hubcap and I love him. Breacher, which I wanted. The Insecticon.
I have Breacher, and that is good toy.
The Insecticon, which I want. Oil Pan, who I have because I couldn't get freaking Breakdown.
Yeah, my Breakdown broke.
I can't help but laugh at that just because you said Breakdown and then broke, so.
Ha ha ha!
His breakdown broke down.
Yep.
Ha ha ha! Guess he needs Viagra. What?
What? Then we have Fire Trap, who is a Scattershot Redeco Sunspot, which me and Brian both have, because we couldn't get freaking Sky Stalker. You got a very cool looking wind charger, and I want to show this off just to kind of reminisce back into the old days.
Wait, wasn't that revealed as Shields though?
Same difference, it was Sway 10.
Okay.
And here he is.
I made a stupid Facebook page for that. It's still up.
You made a Facebook page for this?
Yeah, we want reveal the Shields wind charger or something like that. You can find it.
I have no doubt. And we have Top Saw, Body Block, another. Oh, these are okay. So these are canceled. So I'll show these off. We have Body Block.
Oh yeah. By the way, I am so happy that I have wind charger. Should I tell the story about how I got wind charger?
By all means, go ahead.
Okay.
Next, hold on. Before you continue, first we got Demolition Rumble. I said Demolition Rumble, not Frenzy. Where is he? There he is. I don't understand why this never came out. I thought that would have been pretty cool.
You know what pisses me off is that it was constantly shown in like comics and stuff like that. And, hell, Takara gets another release for it, doesn't it?
Yeah. And last but not least, we have
Adventure.
the last canceled toy was Downshift, which, oh my god, I want this now.
Wants it all over his body.
I want this. That looks so cool. If I can find this on eBay, that'd be great. Because I'm pretty sure it's out there.
I want to find an open one so that I don't feel bad.
Go ahead. Tell your story about Wind Charger if you want.
Okay, so once upon a time, I went to Superstore, and basically, I was just going through the Scout class figures because I heard Wind Charger was found in Canada a bunch of times, and I'm like, okay, I'll try and find him. Never found him before. Go to Superstore, and there he is. And there's only one of them, so I'm like, Mommy, can I buy it? And she's like, no, because we don't have the money, and I'm disappointed in you. And then I was like, okay, so I decided to hide it in the My Little Pony section. And the next day I thought, wow, that was stupid because I know a lot of Transformers fans who are into My Little Pony, so that kind of sucked. But anyways, basically what ended up happening was a week later I ran over and got my Wind Charger, and they were just about to change the shelves and stuff like that because the My Little Pony thing was like this box thing in the middle of the aisle that you can just, it's a display stand thing. And I hid it in between the little crack of that. Ha, crack. Anyways, so basically, I found that and grabbed it, and I was like, okay, I'm buying this, and I'm going to be like Swiggity Spooty. I am coming for that booty. I also finished Optimus Prime transforming. What's my cat doing? What are you doing, cat? He's climbing up walls. You're not Spider-Man. We've been over this.
So, pretty cool story. I remember doing that with Transformers Feedback. I hid him behind a whole bunch of WWE stuff, and I went to go. I called the store up in Katanning Walmart in Pennsylvania when I was still there, when Cybertron was still out, and asked to see if they had evac. They said no. I'm like, go ahead and go check behind the WWE stuff. The woman went to go check. I heard her laugh, and she's like, yeah, it's still there. I'm like, yay! Now I want to go buy it.
I have evac. I actually bought Mudflap and evac in Superstore, but they didn't ring through. So the guy said, I'll give it to you. I'll give them to you for $5 each.
That's nice. That's cool.
And that's how I got my Cybertron Mudflap and evac.
That's awesome, dude.
Payload is awesome!
Yes, he is. So, and as you can see, we have our first leader class Starscream, which was fantastic. My one complaint about this is that I wish that... Did that third-party add-on kit for this come out yet? With, like, the thrusters and the buzzsaw arm and
I'm sure
everything?
there's like 2 or 3 add-on kits and shapeways.
Oh, well, I feel stupid. And we have Human Alliance figures, Bumblebee, Jazz. I actually have Jazz still. Shadow Blade, Sideswipe, because for some reason... Why? And you have the role-playing sword, and you got all kinds of Legends figures, and all kinds of other stuff. So you have the crash landing attack with Bumblebee and Thrust, the high-speed battle, Autobot Skids and Mudflap versus Sideways. You got the Hunter's Rumble with Sideswipe and Barricade right there. Looking pretty cool. And you have Rotor Wash Rumble with RC and Tail Whip.
Yeah, Target exclusives are great, right? Okay.
You have Sideswipe Deluxe Class Battle Damage Deco based upon his Death Sea. What? I didn't know about that. That would have been cool. Is there a picture? Let's see if there's a picture. Go back. Yep, there it is. Right there.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I saw that in stores a couple times.
But it was canceled. I see what you're doing.
Pretty sure I've seen that in stores. In fact, I think I saw it in Superstore.
I don't know. And Constructicon Devastator painted in G1, which I have, which is pretty cool.
Hey guys, if we get like 200 subscribers on this channel, I won't do anything with this fire.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway, to continue, we are going on to Dark of the Moon.
Everybody's favorite!
So instead of Legends, now we are renaming them Cyberverse, Command the World, and, or Collect the World, whatever it was. You got some pretty cool ones. You got Bumblebee repainted, retold from the 2000, the Revenge of the Fallen one. You got Barricade. You got Crankcase right there, looking pretty cool. You got Topspin, Skids, and Sideswipe.
I have all the dreads.
I have all the Cyberverse.
Shut up, you poopy.
And of course, you got Leadfoot, Ratchet, Crowbar, Mudflap, and Bumblebee. You got Flak, Starscream, Roadbuster, Bumblebee, and Stealth Bumblebee. And you got
I'll
some.
be right back.
And of course, you got your Commander class. You got Optimus Prime, Sentinel Prime, Megatron, Ironhide, Blackout, and Scorponok. Power Glide, which was cool to see. You got Hatchet, who for some reason is a jet. You got Battle Steel Optimus Prime, you got Guzzle, and Dark Sentinel Prime. And you got your action sets with Bumblebee, Starscream, Megatron, Optimus, Ratchet.
Ow!
What?
I jumped on the couch and banged my head on the ceiling. I remember, because my old place, the ceiling was higher, so ow.
Owie.
Good thing it just kind of scraped it and just boom. So.
And for the deluxe class, we have our first ever Mech Tech line, which is Spring.
Oh!
So you got Bumblebee, Case, Ratchet, Roadbuster, Autobot, Skid, Starscream, Barricade, Jolt, Sideswipe, Topspin, Bumblebee, Nitro Bumblebee, Laserbeak, Mudflap, Thundercracker, Cyberfire Bumblebee, Specialist Ratchet, Air Raid, Autobot Armor, Topspin, Darksteel.
Wow, this is reminding me of TFTC.
For some reason, these aren't canceled. At least I don't think they're labeled canceled because it's right there when it should be like right above it. You got Soundwave, Wheeljack, and then Movie Trilogy, Bumblebee, Ratchet, Soundwave, and Wheeljack once again.
Yeah, the movie trilogy didn't come out.
Wait, what?
Movie trilogy didn't come out.
No. And you got your Voyager, you got Ironhide, Optimus, Shockwave, Skyhammer, Megatron, Sentinel Prime, Fireburst, Optimus Prime, Cannon Force, Ironhide, and Leader Ironhide, Sentinel, and the biggest Optimus Prime figure ever made, Ultimate Optimus Prime. Or, as we all know, Butterfly Prime. And we were introduced to a different form of Human Alliance where we had Human Alliance Scouts, or Basics, and we saw our regular standard Human Alliance, which was pretty cool. So, and of course we had Activators and Robo Power Activators, Bash Bots, Go Bots, Revving Robots, Robo Fighters, and of course exclusives. So, that was pretty much it for Dark of the Moon. There wasn't a lot, but yeah, of course, again with the evolution, you can see that things started to change, but not as much as I want to. Now on to Takara, they gave some pretty cool repaints. So you got Air Raid, you have RC painted in Transformers Prime color, you have Vortex from Tomahawk, which is pretty cool, you got Skywarp, you got Leadfoot, who I have, you have Autobot Q, Neo scanning Bumblebee, you got Optimus Prime with the Mech Tech trailer, which is actually a really awesome figure. You got Jetwing Optimus Prime, you got your dual model kit Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and that's really pretty much it for this whole series right here. So,
Do you hate me, by the way?
The what?
Do you hate me?
Why?
Insane Asylum chat.
What? I didn't get any notification or anything. Oh, that's right, I have to do that. What the heck? Wait, are you talking about the other one?
I'm talking about the Insane Asylum chat, what I said.
Yeah, I know. You said That's good. I don't care. So TFA is live. Is live like a dick. How dare he have his own cast? Dude, everyone's asking. John and Nicholas asked TFA. I'm like, are you talking about me or are you talking about the other guy that just came up? You're gonna have me confused now, aren't you?
Hey guys, I gotta get out of here. Work early in the morning tomorrow. TFA.
Yep.
If you still need a voice for Ultra Magnus, if you don't want to do it, or if that other guy doesn't want to do it, I don't know if you saw that that Liam Neeson voice that I'm going to be doing for the Viacon on Wolfman's videos.
Okay.
I kind of been fantasizing about Liam Neeson voicing Magnus for the live action movies. So I'm just offering.
All right. Well, I'll definitely keep you posted. And dude, if you ever want to join the TF Thought Corner again, feel free to ask, and I'll be more than happy to have you as part of the Thought Corner.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad to have you on here. Do you want to do any shameless self promotion before you go?
Huh?
You want to do any shameless self promotion before you go?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I posted a link in the group chat comments to that video I was talking about earlier.
What a whore!
All right. Well, I'll definitely be sure to go tell the viewers about it and send some subscribers.
We're the best of friends now.
So, you go take it easy, Robert. And once again, it was good to have you on this. Always nice to have new people in the Thought Corner.
Yeah, definitely good to be here too.
See ya, best buddy.
See you, Brian.
All right. See you, dude. Take it easy.
You too. Have a good one.
You too. And then
I hate that guy.
What?
I hate that guy.
Why?
I'm kidding.
And well, so far.
Kill it with fire and more fire.
Talking about.
Oh yeah, and Age of Extinction.
Yes. A lot changed. Some of it was pretty good, and yeah, I mean, this was really just an awesome line. Sadly, there weren't as many figures as there were, but again, the evolution from each figure, even just throughout each toy line, just was all very cool. And frankly,
you're cool.
And frankly, I was just really impressed with how they all came out. They were just awesome. So, no
I like the
pictures
line
here.
more than most people. Like Slug, everyone started in the beginning, everyone hated Slug. Like, other than Slash, it was considered like one of the worst Dinobots out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I got that guy, and I was like, I have no issue with them.
Yeah, same here. Like, I mean, he was pretty cool. I liked him. He was a nice figure.
He's got some kibble that gets in the way, but other than that, it's not like it's a huge deal or anything. Same with Crosshairs. Like, there's people who absolutely hate Crosshairs, and I'm like.
And then with Age of Extinction, because there's not really much to talk about it, we go on to the latest installment of the Transformers toy line, Combiner Wars.
Boo!
Or Generation.
Boo! I'm not giving these a chance, and I never played with them in hand, and apparently people tell me that they're different in hand than on pictures, and the pictures don't do it justice, and I can make my own little twerks and stuff to make them better, but boo! And especially because there's like third party out there, I have to say boo to this. I can't just like both lines or appreciate this for kids. Boo to this. Go third party Metasaur that's so hard to transform. It takes me 3 hours to transform, and this guy like 15 minutes. Boo!
You done?
Yeah, whatever. I need to calm down. I need my Temptations from Whiskas that you can order now. Now on sale for $2.99 plus tax plus shipping plus
No, you need the
handling.
orange juice. Calm down. Anyway, so here we have Blackjack and Viper, and I gotta say I like one more than the other, and it has to be Viper because he's a GI Joe crossover transformer.
I've seen him in store. I didn't buy him. I also saw Groove in store. Didn't buy him. Hopefully I will soon because I love the Legends class toys for generations.
But once again, as you can see, you know, toys began to evolve. They started to get simpler again. They started to become fun again, rather than a certain pain in the ass, and we will not refer to Mixmaster. And yeah,
You know, people hate like Combiner Wars for being simple, but you know what? I'd rather them being simple because they're not overly complicated. You can make one into an arm and a leg simply, or simply fast and simple and simply, and like again, it's not too complicated, so it's not a floppy mess. Sure, is it perfect? No, good God, is it not? Dead End's legs don't combine into well, but like get some nail polish and it should do the trick.
yeah. And you know, of course, with this line we have Bombshell, Power Guy, Thundercracker, Windcharger, Huffer. Well, you guys already know all the lines. I don't want to go through it.
I have not found Blackjack and Huffer. I need a Blackjack because other than Motormaster, that's pretty much all I need. Those
Where
two
have you
figures.
tried so far?
Hmm?
Where all have you searched for Blackjack?
Walmart, Toys R Us.
Oh, that's right. You don't have a Target.
Yeah!
What about Kmart?
We don't have a Kmart.
You don't have Kmarts?
No.
Huh. Weird.
And it also sucks that, like, with Combiner Wars, Wild Rider and Quickslinger are in Walmarts, and you can buy them from there whenever you want. Apparently Scott bought them, and I'm like, I haven't found a single fucking one. And it's funny because, like, I know I'm going on a rant, but Quickslinger is on ToysRUs.com, on Walmart.com, probably Target.com. No Canadian website has them.
Yeah.
And that pisses me off. That really pisses me off.
So, of course, we have the upcoming lines for what's going to be happening in Wave 5 of the Legends. We have Decepticons.
Anyone want to see lightning? Oh, sorry. Anyways, go ahead.
We have Shockwave forming the gun of Bruticus, which is awesome. Reference to the Revenge of Bruticus. You got Buzzsaw for some reason. Teaser for Voyager Leader Soundwave, maybe? Who knows? We've been over this so many times, but I'm pretty sure it's a teaser for Leader Soundwave because that's going to be happening pretty soon. What exactly does he transform? What exactly does he transform into? It looks like, okay, so apparently it's supposed to be a forklift.
He's a data disk, and I think that's like some sort of mini drone tank thing.
His vehicle mode is confusing as Fix-It. And of course we got Pipes because we got to have Huffer. We're almost done with our mini bots. All we need is Brawn. And we got Shop.
Brawn and Fallback.
Yeah. And we got Wreck-Gar being a retool of Groove, who I don't think I'm going to pick up because, well, okay, I can't even say that because I'm not sure.
I just got to ask, would you be pissed off if Swerve got repainted into Brawn? I sure as hell wouldn't. I think it'd work.
It's no, it's
because they're not exactly the same molds in like G1, but at the same time, like I look at that and I'm thinking, yeah, that totally works as Brawn. Brawn was supposed to come out with the Mudslinger, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I think there are still plans for it.
And also Gnaw with the Caddyshack with Who's the guy?
Gnar with Nash is what it was.
Don't swear to me.
Yeah.
Swear to me.
Then we have Drag Strip, all these guys. Then we got Blast Off, and everyone announced Wave 4, Wave 5, Wave 6. And again, the evolution of the Transformers toy lines is just starting to get better. And I mean, here's the main example right here. Devastator.
Yep. I just need like some of the elbows fixed, and that would be fine.
Yeah. And to quickly finish off this episode of Transformers Thought Corner, we're going to take a look at the Robots in Disguise cartoon toys, because why not?
I like them more than some people, but sometimes I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Especially when, like, Steeljaw is the only warrior class Decepticon so far.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, hey, let's repaint Bumblebee and Grimlock.
When you could have had a Thunderhoof for someone else. So once again, we are given Legion class toys, Legends minifigures. Oh, by the way, I finally managed to pick up Fix-It. I found him at my local Target.
You have lived.
Yes, I have, and I'm so happy to actually find him. So, of course, we have, the main guys, Bumblebee, Optimus, Steeljaw, Strongarm, Grimlock, Sideswipe, Fix-It, Underbite, and we go on to repaints, sadly, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Then you got one-step changers inspired from Age of Extinction. And you got Warrior class figures, deluxe figures, who were pretty much simplified for, well, it says right there, simplified for greater accessibility, so... And these are all pretty cool looking figures. I like all of them. I can't wait to see them more. Of course, to continue with the simplification, we have 3-step changers and hyper change heroes.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes.
Strongarm isn't really that bad of a figure.
No, she's not.
I got her expecting her to be like the worst out of the wave because I didn't really mind Steeljaw, to be honest.
Right.
No, she's actually not bad.
She's pretty cool. I do like her.
I want the minicons, though. Feed me, minicons.
I actually just found a couple.
Feed me. Feed me!
The minicons are introduced into Transformers once again after, let's see, 2003 up till now. That's 12 years?
Sure. What? Well, we did have minicons in Generations, technically. No, wait. We got the minicon.
No, the minicon assault team. I mean, like legit, actual minicons, like multiple ones, not just like a couple. Like we've got different ones.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see the minicons come back. I always liked the minicons. They were always great.
Yeah. I want that Rat Bat, though.
What? Oh, yeah, Rat Bat looks awesome. And we got minicon deployers, Fracture and Drift, because they're the only two in the cartoon who can actually have minicons. And you got your Titan Guardians, your Titan Heroes, your Electric Titan Heroes, your Titan Changers, your Tiny Titans, and, of course, your exclusives.
Sorry, you lost me at Titan.
So, upon looking at all of this, I'm not going to go too much into Jakar toy lines. I'll save that for another episode. But really, that's all I have to say about the toys. As you can all see, they have evolved from the very beginning up till now. And each individual figure, as well as each individual toy line, is absolutely outstanding in its own special way. Regardless of which line you like, it is totally up to you. Like what you like and do what you love doing because, well, the Transformers are going to be here for a long time. It is, unless Peter Cullen or Frank Welker pass away. Which I hope that never happens. Because they're, yeah. Anyway, I think that is pretty much it for this episode of Transformers Thought Corner. So, everyone, I want to thank you all for watching. I have been TFA1024.
I'm Boomer.
If you guys happen to like this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more of my awesome videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Facebook, TFA1024, the Transformers Addict. And if you want to chat with me, or if you want to let me know what you thought about my video, please hit me up down in the comment section down below, or post a message to me via the Facebook page. And before I quickly end the show, Ryan, you want to get any shameless self-promotion out of the way?
Hi, kitty. Hi. I already did it. TFED page 101 told with the Transformers Insane Asylum. There's another kitty. Oh, look at the kitties. There's another kitty. Hi, kitty. 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 Hi. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama Cat. Hi, Boomer. Boomer. No, don't jump. You have so much to learn. I had Temptations in my hand. That's why they came over. I forgot to give them.
Okay. And,
I don't torture cats.
The what?
I don't torture cats.
No. And guys, remember, until next time, remember to also stay tuned for my next episode of TFA. I almost said TF Insane Asylum. I meant to say Transformers Thought Corner, where I will be talking about why certain characters are so popular. And remember, until next time, to get addicted, stay addicted, and TF Addicts for life. This is TFA 1024 with TF Fan Page 101.
Wow, that was anti-drug as hell. Stay addicted. Continue being addicted. Don't care if your parents are like having a hair.
Also, seriously. Huh? Remember, until next time, to get addicted, stay addicted, and TF Addicts for life. This is TFA 1024 with TF Fan Page 101, signing out. Peace.
I have this gash on my leg, and you want to see it?
Are we pretty much ending this episode like how we...
Yeah, I was hoping you would after I said that. That's why I said that. I'm a cat. Meow. Yeah.
Okay.
Check out that.
Say bye-bye, kitty. He's like, I don't want to look at you.
You suck!
Okay. Okay, peace for real. Of course, with every internet video, there has to be cats. Okay, peace for real, guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Peace.